Walk it like I talk it. Hey, walk it like I talk it. Walk it, walk it like I talk it. Walk it, walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Woo, walk it like I talk it. Talk it, walk it like I talk it. Hey, walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it. Yeah.
We back again. What the fuck we saying? But we gonna talk about it though. Yeah. So, how's everybody's week, man?
Well, it just started.
Yeah, it just
just
fucking started. It's Monday.
Well, let me sit here and say how everybody's week last week or weekend was.
Time's going way too fast because how it's almost the end of January. I thought it was just going too fast.
Anything special happened with anybody?
Special? Nothing
really.
special. I'm just ready to go to DC at the end of February.
DC. Good old DC.
I've been in DC since I was in like 5th grade.
I've been in DC since I was like 7 years old, maybe. I don't know.
Well, you know, I've never been to DC, so.
I went in 5th grade because I was a 5th grade patroller.
5th grade patrol. What was you
Like
patrolling the line?
The safety patrol.
Were you the line leader?
No.
Oh!
No, that's the only way I can think of.
I'm not sure if schools even do that anymore. I'm pretty sure schools don't even do that anymore.
There's probably some elementary schools out there in middle America somewhere doing line leading crap.
I think we do. I think Nacho still doesn't. I think.
My week has been pretty good.
What'd you do?
I think. Started school last week.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Things was very smooth and easy. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fun. A lot of hands-on stuff in the forensics field. It's gonna be cool though.
Alright, I got just one question for you.
Yeah, I was good.
You got any cute girls in your class or not?
Cute girls? Nah.
Nah, he's like, nah.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
Well, there's probably like one, but I'm not sure. Plus, I think the other one got like a kid. The other one, there's like 3 girls. And the other one, she like 50, 60 years old. I don't know. I think I'm overstating when I say 60 years old. She's an older woman. Not that I got a problem with older women, you know what I'm saying? Cougar can get the D right now, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Hit
him up.
D right now.
That D, that double D, the triple D, 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 D.
Oh yeah, guys. Hey guys, Amber Rose finally did her breast reduction, and she went from H down to a D.
So that's how we starting the match. We were talking about Cougar, now we're gonna talk about Amber Rose best.
Yeah.
Okay, we can talk about it, man. We can talk about it.
We can talk about it.
I don't care.
Alright, what them breasts? Them breastises?
She got
I'm
reduction.
missing, man. I'm missing, dog.
Hey, I think 21 Savage is probably like, oh, why did you have to do this? Why?
Yeah, 21 Savage looking at her like an op right now. For real, this is what you're doing.
Does that mean Krillin?
So this how you gonna do me? This how you gonna mess up our relationship? Just like that?
She said
It seems like
she said because she had back pain and all that from her breast.
Anyway, it's time to get to work. Trunks will be
she was getting my pants. Something in my pants and pain.
Oh my god. If you ever met her in person, dear God, I think Sebastian probably hit you, boy.
Hell, I'm worried about 21 Savage. I ain't worried about Sebastian.
How old is Sebastian anyway? Isn't he like 4 or 5 now? I know he's young, but I don't know. Yeah, he's getting older. He looks like his dad.
Speaking of all that, man, I feel like all these celebs now, they just like, you know what? It's time not to go plastic anymore.
Talk to the Kardashian clan. Talk to them.
I think people are starting to run away from it now. I seen what's the name? The singer, K Michelle. She's got rid of her butt implants, man.
Oh man, she
It's
had a nice
over,
ass.
man.
She had a nice
She
ass.
even, it was like, I think it was like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, she talked
She
about
made
it.
like a little tribute video on Instagram about
Yeah,
it.
I heard about that. I was gonna watch it. I was like, should I or should I not?
Man, I started, you know, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I shed a tear watching them
So
cakes
cheer
move for the last time, man.
for I gotta miss that booty.
Funny.
I gotta miss that booty.
For real, man. And then I seen like, I don't know, some Instagram model. Guess she's like
You can
the
tell they're
exercise
complete fake.
fiend, and now, you know, she feels like she's living her body a lie or some shit. She lived a lie, now she got rid of the cakes. She wants to build it up the right way. Oh, bullshit.
Mm.
You know, that old regurgitated shit.
Gotta miss those booties.
But anyway, we gonna get started off on some oh shoot. It's
Nah,
my ball. Let's go. We're gonna get started on some topics.
You like cut out. You might as well cut out when you don't say topics.
You wanna start on the Grammys since it's most recent?
I think we
I said
should.
that, dude.
Yeah,
let's
we
talk
starting
about
on them Grammys.
Start about
shoot.
them Grammys.
Oh god, don't get me started
How we
already.
feel about the
I'm iffy on it.
Grammys, man?
I'm iffy on it.
Iffy.
Should we break it down by category?
If we want to.
Yeah, let's talk about that. What category?
I say
You know,
start
I'll
with
start with.
I say
don't
start
really
on
care if it's,
I say
if
start
it's
on the
outside
top.
of rap, if it's outside of R&B, I don't really give a damn. I don't know what our audience feel like. Brandon,
What
I'm
audience?
pretty sure you can pull it up. Yeah, we got two people out there, man.
I'm not sure if
I'm
James
saying
even
they
watches the
looking
videos. I
at us,
don't
they
know if
looking
James
at
even
us.
watches the videos. So
Shout out to James. Everybody don't need to know which James. Just know it's James. It could be LeBron James. It could be
they
I don't know, somebody
can start
named
at
James.
the top level, which is album of the year. If you want to talk about it already.
Let's start on that last.
Okay.
Yes, do the big thing last. The big dogs go last.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the rap categories since that's something that I'm more familiar with.
And R&B. You can't lie on that.
Yeah, that too. Ooh, shoot. Alright, so you got the list pulled up or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
doing.
no.
Really going to fight, are you?
Alright.
Okay. Continue to do the list right now because I can't right now because I'm fighting. Out communicate.
Fighting. You're fighting.
I think.
I'll do it then. I'll do it then.
Alright, go and
I'm
build.
in the
I'll
middle
do
of the game.
Yeah, I am too.
Sorry, people. Like right now, like we're on a game podcasting, game cast, I guess you want to call it.
Yes, I'm
Where we're
playing
actually
Xenoverse
playing
too.
games. Like this is not some pre-recorded shit. This is
Yeah.
real stuff going on right now. So we're
Yeah,
occupied with whatever we're playing.
It's real
So let me
life
go
all day,
ahead.
every day.
I wonder if it's got to play these cutscenes from Xenoverse.
So let me look up the Grammy results.
Oh yeah, Alex, I joined the bad side because I let Core become my my instructor.
Don't nobody.
We know you're a traitor to the Saiyans.
I'm sorry, I got to. I wanted
Can't
to.
betray
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
The Saiyans are the Air Jordans.
Say they all lived happily
Yeah.
ever after, though.
The retros, not the new shit.
Okay,
Some shit's
okay, I'm on the
bullshit.
thing right now. What do you want? Which one do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about a song, or do you want to talk about an album or performance?
In the end, yeah.
Just start from the different categories, man.
Okay,
Rap,
first.
R&B.
Okay, I'm doing WAP first. So WAP for best WAP performance, the winner who won that was Kendrick with Humble, and that is well deserved.
Yep.
They did they kind of had competition because they had Bodo Akioto and Bad and Bougie, so they could have lost.
See, I actually thought Bodak Yellow was going to win, to be honest. I was
Because
shocked when I heard.
how much crowd she had. Like she had so much crowd that she.
One thing is clear.
I don't want to say clout.
Won't be the end.
I want to say how
We need to
well
keep
the
a close
record
eye on the
performed.
timeline.
Yeah, 4 times platinum. I think she was.
I can remember the first time I heard the song was on Instagram clip, and it was from her Instagram. And I was like, okay, I never heard of this song before, but it's bumping, it's slapping, and it was before it ever, I think, before it ever got released.
It was just like a snippet, basically.
It was like her in the studio bumping or whatever.
Oh, okay.
While they was replaying the record. I was like, damn, this shit was pretty good. This shit was pretty dope.
To be honest,
then it just took off immediately. Well, not immediately. It took a couple days, months maybe. But it became the song of the summer.
Yeah, I could agree on that. The other thing about Rodeo, like, what was it called? I'm trying to think of how. Like, before it blew up, and I listened to it, like how you said you listened to the first time. When I listened to it the first time, I always thought it was a diss track to somebody at first. But then I heard about what it's based off of, and it's like off of Kodak's song "No Flocking." I couldn't tell it was.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. I think a lot of people thought that it was some beef that stemmed off of Love and Hip Hop shit.
That's what I was
don't
thinking.
watch Love and Hip Hop, so I don't
that's
know.
what I thought. I just thought she was dissing somebody, basically. So I was like, is she dissing somebody, or is she just...
But if she was dissing somebody, they got killed with the diss song, and the diss song became a #1 hit.
After Cell reached his perfect
The first one,
all
like,
these
what,
ratchet bitches be up in the club screaming about.
Wasn't it
That
20
has to hurt.
years? Wasn't it 20 years? Because it was Warren Hill who was the last person who did it, so it was like... I think it said 19 or 20 years, somewhere around there. That a female rapper hasn't got a #1 hit since then, which is impressive. And she constantly is breaking records right now with her song. She had 3 in the top 10.
She was balling out, man.
I really hope she was an album.
Congratulations to Kung Fu Kenny. Humble, that shit.
That
is amazing.
When we listened to that, I was like, dear God, what is Kendrick doing? I was like, this is fucking amazing.
Alright, what's another category?
Best rap / sung performance. And again, Kendrick won with Warranty with Rihanna.
Who were the other nominees?
Let's see, we got Problems by 6 O'Clock. We got Clue by GoldLink. We got Family Feud with Jay-Z and Beyonce. And we have Love Growler by SZA and Travis Scott.
I've seen a lot of people on Twitter saying Clue should have got it.
Yeah, I've heard that too. I was going to say, I'm gonna say SZA could have won, but I think it's because she's new. That's probably one reason they didn't take the list, or someone didn't vote for her, since she's very new, and she's been in the game for like, what, 2 or 3 years? Or maybe longer?
I don't know about all that, but that Crew song was definitely dope.
Yeah,
it was something that I listened to, and it didn't cross my mind until I actually sat down and actually listened to it. I'm like, damn, this song is dope.
I never even heard.
I think GoldLink has. I haven't listened to the album still, but I heard that his is like the most slept on album of the year, last year.
What native is he? Is he mainland or somewhere else? Or DC?
DC.
Oh, okay. That's how far he was.
Yeah, Loyalty is a good song. What other songs was on there?
What about, and you said, I didn't even listen to Problems by 6 O'Clock. I didn't even listen to it. I've heard of 6 O'Clock though. I've heard of them.
Hold on, what did you call them?
6 O'Clock, or is it Black?
It's Black.
Why is that 6 then?
Oh my God.
I don't know. Well, I think he's from Atlanta, and maybe it represents his own system. I don't know. I just know that it's a dope song. And also, you just
I got butchered someone's name like I do.
You butchered.
Okay, how can I know? Okay, what?
And the
Okay,
name has an A. How does it have an O in there, man? You don't even have an O. You call him Six Lock. Like, what the fuck?
But have you listened to the song though, Kevin? I've heard of it, but I never listened to it.
It's a good song. You should listen to him. He's a good artist. I've seen it's a song he was doing like his what's the word? It's rendition. I want to say a rendition of Erykah Badu's "On and On." That it was amazing, very smooth. A lot of people would say, "Oh, he could put up a little higher pitch." And I'm like, he's not a damn girl. You want him to sound exactly like Erykah Badu?
People love people that seek high pitch. You can understand what they're saying.
Everything is ready.
But you said Loyalty won, right?
Well, Glory with Scissor, it didn't win.
Your share of fun today.
No, I'm saying who won.
Loyalty by Kendrick with Rihanna.
I feel like that's another win for. Does that count as another win for Bruno Mars?
For best rap song performance, he won that. Kendrick won.
No, it kind of does because that song sampled 24K Magic.
Barely.
Barely. It has the intro of the song.
Wow, that's not that much.
The intro of the song is the main melody of Loyalty.
It's a good song. I like the whole album. Damn, is a great album. It really is. Anyway,
all right, what's some other categories?
Best rap song, Humble. And the choices on there, we had Bodak Yellow, Chase Me. I never heard of that song. Sassy.
Never heard of that song.
Sassy. And The Story of OJ.
Sassy.
Sassy, like SASSY.
Sassy?
Yeah, I never heard of it. You?
I don't even know.
I don't know. There's only three I know. The only three I know is Bodak Yellow, Humble, and The Story of OJ.
I don't know about that. What else? What else we got?
Well, we're not gonna talk about. That's the only one. That's not the only ones on best rap song. I was gonna say. Do you think Humble should have won, or should Bodak Yellow or Story of OJ should have won that?
That was a close category.
We already knew. Wait, it was rap song?
Yeah, best rap song.
What category was it? And who won? It was
Humble.
Humble. I thought that was the one that Childish Gambino won.
No, that's
that was
traditional
R&B. That's traditional R&B shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself.
We'll get to that.
Congrats to Kendrick. We already knew that he was gonna win. I already knew he was gonna win that shit.
I could have saw Jay-Z win. Jay-Z didn't win shit this year. He won shit.
I know damn well Story of OJ was not gonna win. He wasn't gonna win. Because all the elitists are sitting in the back like, can't give this nigga no damn wins. What the hell are y'all thinking about?
We'll
give him nominations to make sure him and his wife sits in the front row. We ain't giving them motherfuckers no wins. Not giving them no wins. You talking shit on us?
He's talking shit.
Talking about the Jews?
He's talking shit about us.
We gotta make sure we get this motherfucker fuck up out of here. There's 0 wins, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, he didn't get nothing.
Alright, what other category?
The last one, the rap category, is best rap album.
And that...
Damn, Black Kendrick.
See now... I don't know...
Also a fight.
See, I was about to ask you, Alex, because before this whole thing, when the nominations first came out, I think you said something about Childish Gambino should win this one, or you felt like Childish Gambino was going to win this one, or album of the year. He's not on rap album?
No, he's R&B.
Okay, so that was the album of the year.
Yeah, for best
I
rap
thought
album.
Childish was gonna take album of the year.
Best rap album, we got Jay-Z, Migos, Rhapsody, and Tyler the Creator.
Okay. Yeah, so the Tyler Creator one, and who else? You say it was a Rhapsody?
Yeah, Rhapsody.
I haven't heard those two. I heard about Tyler
Migos.
Creator's album being good.
I listened to it.
And Swiss Beats thought that Migos was gonna win the rap album. I'm like, come on, Swiss, you for real? You for real, man? You really think Migos is gonna win this shit? I don't know why he thought that.
It's just beats. Is he even relevant anymore? Because he doesn't do beats anymore. You know, I know he graduated from college and all that, but still.
He does beats. He's a producer. There's
Maybe
something
beats
that I
he
don't
has
know.
out. He has out right now.
I'm not gonna do that because I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and just bask on what I feel like he's done before. If you want to know, there's this thing called Google. It helps you out with anything you need. We're not gonna talk about that. It's not about Swiss Beats. This is not about Swiss Beats. We're talking about the brands. What's up, Rand?
Alright,
What was we talking about? What was we on? I forgot.
best rap album.
Oh, rap album. Yeah, I knew Migos was new. I don't know why Swiss got that shit.
They might someday. They might get their first Grammy. Have they even got a Grammy yet?
No. It was the first year of ever being nominated for a Grammy. Anyway. Congratulations to Kenny. Kung Fu Kenny won it. Kung Fu Kenny, he had a good night. 5 wins.
Yes he did. Okay, we're done with the rap category. Do you want to start with the R&B category?
Yeah, we can do that.
Best R&B performance was Bruno Mars with "That's What I Like." Alex's favorite song of the year.
It was a dope song and it deserved. It well deserved. Alright? Don't be a hater. Don't be an effing hater.
He kind of had competition. The only competition I could see he had was with SZA on The Weeknd, because that song was actually good too. And like me and Kaylin say multiple times, why does he always act like he's a sad bitch or somebody?
Yeah. This is a dope song, man. Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars, he crushed it. He crushed it.
He did. What other categories?
You got, okay, that's rap performance. Best traditional R&B performance was by Childish Gambino with Redbone.
Dang right. Dang right.
Well, he didn't have no competition. The only competition he had was probably Anthony Hamilton. That's it. But I didn't listen to that song, so I'm not sure if it was good or not.
Hold on. What do you mean you didn't have no competition? What was the other songs?
We got Laugh and Move On by the Baylor Project. What I'm Feeling, which is from Anthony Hamilton. And we got All the Way with Lidzy, like Ledise, and the song Still by My Music.
Man, you're gonna put respect on Anthony Hamilton's name, man. That's a legend.
I said that's why I said he had that's why I said that he had competition with Childish. He could have had competition with him.
Yeah, Redbone.
It deserves
dope
it.
Song.
It really is. It's amazing.
And the fact that he did it with no vocal effects. Now, when I first heard the song,
yes, I thought it was a female. I always thought it was a female.
Yeah, I thought it was a female singing the song.
But it's
like,
him.
Who is she?
It's him.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, the fuck?
That's how good he is. He's versatile, alright?
Then I'm like, do something to his voice. Then I seen the performance. It was on Jimmy Fallon, I believe, and he did the performance of the song. This motherfucker is really talented. Now I already knew he was talented. I'm a fan of his, and a lot of his work. I'm a huge fan of Atlanta. I don't think neither of y'all motherfuckers watch that show. I told y'all need to get on that show. But Brandon, I know you don't like live action shows.
Yeah, I do.
You're more of an animated guy.
No, I watch live action, thank you.
Where they at?
Yeah, where they
I
at?
watched the Orville.
We've been telling you about Luke Cage. We've been telling you about damn near everything. Live action on damn Netflix, and you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna watch it.
Never watched Stranger Things or nothing.
There'll be some Rick and Morty. That'll be the first thing you turn on.
Exactly.
No, it's not.
Exactly. Yes, it is. Stop lying. Don't lie for YouTube. Don't lie for these people.
Don't lie, man.
I ain't fucking lying. I'm telling the truth there.
No, you're not.
Why are you gonna sit here and lie, man?
I ain't fucking lying.
We know you, dog.
No, you like the back of your own hand.
Anyway, I like his projects and everything he does. He's a very talented sort of renaissance man. There's not a thing that he can't do. Great song. Great song. What else? What else we got?
I was gonna say something about Childish Gambino. I was gonna say he's retiring the Childish Gambino anymore.
Yeah, I heard he was retiring. Even though he signed that deal. Who was it with RCA?
Yeah, RCA.
He signed a deal.
He probably signed under his government.
His last album. I don't know how long the deal was for.
Who was it? I know he's originally signed. He was originally signed to Glassnote, and I'm not sure who else he was signed to.
Sucks.
Okay, do you want to do the next one?
Yes.
The album. And the winner for that was The Weeknd with Starboy.
What does that even mean? What does that category even mean?
I do not know,
I have
honestly.
no idea.
Like you said, there's a lot of super
what
categories.
I'm thinking like, these are one of the things where people need to get rid of all these damn categories. That rap song category, that needs to go too.
Yeah, I could agree on that.
Rap
He did have.
song, that urban content, I don't even know what the fuck it is. It's basically R&B.
It really is. Like, what's the difference? Like, I mean, if we look on the site, probably
And
say
that
what the
album was
difference
not R&B.
Starboy,
Starboy
no.
was not R&B. It was a pop song. It was pop
Yeah.
album.
Yeah, he
Good
is
album.
pop.
But it was definitely.
But it's pop, more pop. His competition was mostly Fleet Black, The Look in My Love, American Teen, and Control. Control could have won, to be honest. It could have won if he wanted to. Cause they started blowing up.
I never heard.
I listened to the singles. I listened to the singles and I listened to a few other tracks, but she mostly, like you said, she sounds like she's a side bitch to somebody.
It's that's what I was about to ask. Like, do y'all believe she makes side chick music?
She does. I've never listened to like her other projects, so I'm not sure if she's always like this.
But The Weeknd was definitely sound like some side chick shit. Now, of course, you know the diehard fans are always gonna give some excuses to why this song sounds like this.
Yeah.
Now, from what I've seen, people say that she's talking about being herded. Herded, that's not even a word.
Herded? Oh my god.
It's one of those made up words, alright?
You have too many dumb words.
Saying that, you know, she was hurt by her boyfriend, cheating, sleeping with somebody else, with somebody else, a whole bunch of women, being a player. I don't think she's talking about a black man because black men don't cheat.
What?
Oh, here we go.
Everybody cheats.
Controversy.
Already. I thought we were going to go controversy 30 this year.
Black men don't cheat. I know I'm stealing it from you know, academic slang, but I literally had to think about it and say, this corny motherfucker is right. Black men they don't cheat.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
well,
don't get me started.
I want you to explain Jay-Z. That's all I gotta say. Explain Jay-Z.
Jay-Z slipped and fell in the pussy.
Oh, here we go.
Peace, Longes.
He slipped and fell. The floor was wet. You know
Oh,
what
the
I'm
floor was
saying?
wet.
The floor was
Yeah.
wet.
You might have spilled some of that ace and spades on the floor. He was failing. It's failing. Man, there was an actual rape case where the dude said he was failing. I think that's what he said. He fell in it, and the, and the judge dismissed the case.
Oh god.
I don't know what that's from, but it was just hilarious. It happened last year. He was beating a rape case. Yeah, that's America for you.
Yeah, because if it's a guy, they don't believe what happened. So if it's a girl, they're like, oh, he raped you? Let's take him to jail.
Okay. What was we talking about? I swear I get lost.
We do.
Yeah, because you got sidetracked talking about some black men don't cheat. Alright, I'm tired of your antics.
We was talking about Scissor, dog.
Yeah, we're talking about SZA being a side chick for somebody.
Yeah. Side chick music. Man, that song would definitely sound like some side chick shit. But it's a very catchy song, and I found myself singing this song.
The song Weekend especially sounds like it being a side bitch.
Yeah. That's what we was talking about. That was definitely some side chick shit.
Then you have the Weekend who talks about being on drugs and all that.
Anytime. Any day. It don't even have to be just the weekend, but if you want it to be the weekend, you can be. No, she's not that bad. Really? She is fine. She's fine, not that bad looking. That's something you would give a 7. Oh, she's not that bad looking.
I'll give her a 9. I'll give her a 9.
Could you go back and check on the others?
You don't say not that bad looking to a 9.
Exactly, Brandon. What the fire?
You would say that to a 6 when you're like drunk.
Oh, fuck
She's
off.
not that bad looking. I can hit. I can hit that.
I to be honest, I could see Khalid could have won that, even though he's a new artist, but because his album started blowing up like crazy after his singles come out. He has a lot of good singles out.
Who did?
Khalid. With American Team.
Khalid.
I think it's Khalid.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Khalid.
That's what I said.
Did you?
Yes, I said Khalid.
Okay. No, I already knew you said Khalid. I'm just fucking with you. Yes.
He's a great artist. Like he's very good. I think he has pretty. Let's see. We got "Awaken My Love" with Childish Gambino.
What was that for?
That was for best urban contemporary. The dumb category.
I didn't listen to the album, so I wouldn't know.
All right, you wanna do the next category?
Yes.
Next category, we got best R&B album, and 24 Karat Magic won that.
24. Bruno was just shitting on everybody.
He was.
He didn't have a big competition on that, to be honest. He had somebody named Daniel Caesar.
I heard of Daniel Caesar, but I never heard his music. But people absolutely love him. They love his song.
I think they just didn't want Bruno to win a lot of shit.
24 Karat Magic, man. It was going to win. I knew it. I called it. It was going to win.
Best R&B, yeah, I could agree on that.
It was going to win. It was like Bruno Mars, big name. No, he's been in the game. And
He was a
little on the pop side, a little more.
He must have did an 80s album.
13-year-old girl-friendly album. You know, it was gonna win.
On that project, he must have did must be an 80s vibe to it. It had an 80s vibe to it.
Yeah, it did.
80s and 90s. So it's in a finesse with Cardi B. It sounds so much like a 90s or 80s song.
Alright, what else we got? So we can like get on the other topics. We've been on this for a long time.
Let's see. We got 3 more categories and we'll be done with the Grammys. Or do you guys want to talk about pop songs?
Let's name them off and no, we're not talking about pop songs.
Oh, we got 4 categories actually. If you want to talk about best new artist.
I don't want to talk about that. Let's skip on to album of the year.
Album of the year was 24 Karat Magic, which it should have won. I still believe Damn should have won.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. You have a problem with it, and I personally don't understand why you
have a problem with it.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Because I've seen a lot of fans saying that Kendrick should have won because of one, the sales of his album, and how much successful that album was compared to 24 Karat Magic.
24 Karat.
Let me tell you something. You should never win because of sales. Never in your life should you win because of sales. I don't care if you win double platinum in a week.
This is not the Billboard Awards. You want to win off some sales, what you chart, go over to the Billboards.
You think Jay-Z, couldn't Jay-Z won? You think Jay-Z could have won or no? Well, 444?
For album of the year?
Yeah.
No.
I think he couldn't, to be honest. That was only 2 I think could have won was Damn or 24 Karat Magic. There was also Charis's album too. It could have, but that was like the main 2 was 24 Karat Magic or Damn.
Yes, I did it! Amazing. He actually
24 Karat. Like I said, I gave you the explanation of why he was going to win most of the night.
Okay, the last 2.
Was there any explicit songs on that album?
On Bruno?
24 Karat Magic. Yeah.
He doesn't really cuss that much.
And that's why.
Kendrick doesn't cuss that much anyway.
The PC-ness.
Yeah.
Not saying that it was a bad album. Not saying that he's a bad artist. The PC-ness of that album and his pop star fandom, his iconic presence is what won him the night. So I have a hard, I know you want to say Damn. I wanted Damn to win. I wanted any rapper to win.
Yeah.
So rap can be like, yeah, we shitted on y'all motherfuckers.
I'm not sure. Wasn't the last
Rap kinda took an L.
Wasn't the last album best album of the year for rap? Wasn't it Drake or was it Lil Wayne with Jakarta 3? Maybe won for album of the year for that.
Yeah.
Or did Drake win?
No, Wayne didn't win album of the year. Drake didn't win album of the year either.
Not this year. Like when his Jakarta 3 came out.
I'm telling you, Carter 3 did not win album of the year at all. Won rap album.
I thought it did win album of the year. That's how far I think I just.
But anyway, Bruno was gonna win. I know everybody's like, what? Kenny got robbed. Jay-Z was speaking that woke shit. But we all know hand it over to the pop star.
Yeah,
Pop
sadly.
wins.
It happens.
Pop wins. Shit happens.
Shit happens.
Congratulations to anybody who plays the political game and that shit. I would like to win a Grammy in the future.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what's the political shit that you gotta do behind the scenes?
Shake hands and go to black and white parties. That's it. Kiss some babies, make some favors. If somebody wants tickets, front row tickets to the Lakers, get them for them.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Give him
Yeah, you basically gotta kiss ass.
Give him first class tickets for a whole year for any place they want to go to.
And I'm an introvert. I'm a very introverted person. I don't want to be around the motherfuckers, man. I don't want to be around them stuck up asswipes.
If you want to be a celebrity, then you got to be around them.
I don't want to be. I know you gotta be sociable. I'm like, man, I gotta be chilling, smoking, playing on the game with the gang.
Alright, well then you can't be a superstar. Can't be a superstar with that attitude.
Whoa.
I do what I please.
Okay, we got 2 more categories. Okay, you want to talk about the next 2 categories? We got Record of the Year and Song of the Year.
I don't care about that. I said we was gonna skip over the Album of the Year so we can get through that shit. It felt like we was just dragging into that.
Plus,
Grammys is absolutely boring.
Yeah, you already heard about the ratings.
So we can also talk about the ratings of that shit.
It dropped 21%.
Why the Grammys is not succeeding in the ratings anymore? It's simple. Because you motherfuckers, put on. Well, that's one of the things. You people who produce the show, y'all come up with the worst performances.
Yeah,
and the most boring acts that anybody wants to see, and also you bullshit on a lot of people.
A lot of people get pissed about that shit.
So even though in the music industry the Grammys will always be the #1, fans don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah, they just care about who wins.
I don't care how many tweets people be sending out on Twitter. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because you don't have a speak in the matter. It's just all it is the people who, like, honestly, who votes anyway? It talks about people voting. I don't know who actually votes.
Well,
like
they have
like a panel. Yeah. They have like a panel, and that's it.
Well, there's different panels for different subjects of music.
Yeah, that's true.
So for the rap, you would have, I don't know how many, but there would be some for rap, there would be some for country, blah, blah, blah.
Album of the Year, I think
and some of the times I hear they don't even vote. Some people don't even vote.
Then why are you there then?
I don't know. Why are you there? You just gonna be sitting there and be like,
you want like, sir, are you voting today? Are you gonna vote for today, sir? Like, no.
It's ridiculous. Like, why are you in there?
Just for shits and giggles.
And I feel like that's why a lot of good people have missed out, because the people who vote on it, they don't care themselves. Like, listen, man, I just want to be in and out.
It's probably just like a Scantron. These circle with an upper, and that's it. You just circle it, and that's how they get, and then they get their results. That's probably what happens.
But to the Grammys, I don't feel sorry, because you're not the only award show that no one gives a fuck about.
Yeah, you got BET, you got, what else do you got, Kayla? The Billboard Awards?
BET Awards, MTV Awards, Billboards, what else?
Hey Alex, I finally unlocked it.
Do people care about the Oscars?
What about the Oscars?
I mean, I don't know what the ratings look like.
The ratings drop every year on the Oscars.
Hey Alex, I finally unlocked it.
Award shows are not. No one really cares about it.
Hey Alex, I unlocked that same move you did. 20 times Karaoke King Kamehameha.
The last rapper to win album of the year was Outkast.
For what?
That was like 2002.
2004 for Speakerbox / The Love Below.
Oh, that's a great album.
It was a dope album.
I wish he'll come back.
Somebody I was talking to didn't like it. I think it was one of my coworkers. I'm like, what? It was a dope album. And
they're just haters.
People want to say that Andre 3000 never dropped a solo album. I think Love Below counts as one.
You know how fans are.
About his Outkast.
But still, it was like, for Speakerbox, it was like both of them. Was it a double disc?
Yeah, because they had one
it was
side.
Like two albums in one.
Yeah, because they had one side was Big Boy Music centric, and then they had the next one was Andre centric.
So I want to say that Love Below was a single project, and it was dope. It was one,
Hello.
but it was definitely dope.
How about you tell him to do it again?
Where is the next? What's the next?
He's not coming back. He's not coming back.
Who?
He's even said it himself. He's not coming back. Andre 3000.
He should.
Not
I wish he can do an album. I think he could. I think he could do good.
He said it in an interview. I don't know who with, but he said it in the interview that you know, he doesn't understand how these older rappers have the motivation to do this. He even said, like, when he was like 25 years old in the game, he said, I don't even think I want to do this when I'm 30 years old.
What the hell?
And it's kind of hard to see because, like, you're one of the greatest rappers to do it, and you say that, and I feel like it hurts because I want to hear another Outkast project.
I would love to hear one.
But
I would.
if the artists are not inspired, you know, it's gonna make out to be a horrible album, and then people are gonna be like, "We waited years for this shit."
But he does like numerous articles that post saying, "Oh, Andre's like in the studio recording his album." I'm like, you guys have been saying this for years. You want to listen out, and he'll do it.
But he's done. He said it himself, he's done, and I believe he's done.
He probably still gets a lot of royalty money.
Of course he does.
I
would believe. I don't know what his contract is, so I'm not gonna sit here and speculate it.
Who is he signed to?
Every damn time he gets. I don't keep up with artists like, oh, okay, here's what I signed to.
I don't know who he's I'm not sure who
this
he's
is how much they make a year. I don't know. I'm not the damn boys.
I'm not either.
Okay, I think we just shitted on the Grammys enough.
I got one question. Tim. It's always bugged me now. Whatever happened to
I'm gonna really enjoy
the guy who's with 2 Chainz? Player Circle was happening. What happened to him?
That's the most random shit.
Hey, it's a podcast. We can talk about anything.
You ask the most random.
I don't care.
I don't know. I don't, like I said, I don't keep up with everybody. I sort of said I don't keep up with him. I don't know.
I'm not sure exactly
he's not making music with 2 Chainz no more.
Obviously, I know that.
Player Circle is not. Well, that's all I got for you. I don't know.
I was just wondering where he's been because I don't. The only thing I know he was from was Player Circle with 2 Chainz. So
you're asking the wrong person. That shows I don't know.
Okay, next topic.
Okay.
Who's going to start the next topic? Alex, you want to start a topic?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. Oh, dunk. Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna start this next topic. Yeah. So we were talking about rap. We were talking about hip hop. But what about the top rappers of all time?
Oh god, here we go. That's got so much controversy.
Now, we all three talked about this 2 days ago. A couple days ago.
Yeah, a couple days ago.
It was just one of them random things. And we put together, you know, our top 10. You know what I'm saying? We put up a little something, something. And, who wants to go first? What's the name off that top 10?
Let's just do one at a time.
Yeah, we should start from the bottom. Everybody do their 10. Give a reason if you want. You don't have to. And then, from there on, we'll just keep going up the ladder.
From like 10 to 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll start first. I'll go ahead. Start first. I got his number 10, Ricky Rose.
I did too. No.
What was you gonna say? Hammer? I don't understand hammer.
I had the mine was the same thing because it was up, then it went down. He's number 10 for me now.
You know what? This ain't about you. This is about me. This is my spotlight. Let me shine.
Julius. Okay, Sean, go.
Number 9. Number 9.
Hey, no.
You just got done talking about him, Andre 3K.
I thought what? I thought we were talking about like you go number 10, then I go number 10, then Alex goes number 10. I thought that's what we were doing.
Hold on, what?
No. That's what Alex just said.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that is what I was talking about. Go in a circle with the 10s, and you go in a circle with the 9s.
You said if you want to give a reason, you can.
Okay. That's stupid.
If you want to give
That's stupid. But we'll do it anyway. Brandon, you can
the only stupid person is you. All right, now
Whoa.
you can go. Brandon, you can go.
For numerous times, I've said this numerous times to you guys that I always said number 10 was Rick Ross, just like Kalen. But my reason was at the beginning when I first listened to Rick Ross, I used to hate him. Then when I listened to Aston Martin music, I was like, I'll give him a chance. I'll give him a chance. Then I started listening to
Aston Martin music to actually like him.
Yes, it did. To be honest, yes, it did.
Man, I liked him from ever since every day I'm hustling.
I just didn't like it. And then I listened to The Boss with T-Pain, and I was like, okay. I don't know if he was a new act or he's been in the game for like years, but actually it was like one of his first projects. So I was like, I don't know if I should take him serious or not. Then he started showing his character, and that's how I got.
Jose's a beast, man. He's underrated, man. I swear, motherfuckers are sleeping on that nigga. And anyway,
and y'all are sleeping on him by putting him number 10. But anyway, tell me when it's my turn.
Okay, I'm done with mine.
Go ahead, Alex. Okay. What's your number 10?
So, unlike these two, put Rick Ross at number 10. He's a little higher on my list. I will get to him when we get to him. Number 10 for me is Lil Wayne, and here's why.
Oh God!
Because not only is he the most overrated artist of all time, but he still had some greatness in him. There was some greatness in Lil Wayne. The Carter 3, he showed his greatness. No Ceilings mixtape, Dedication 2, he showed his greatness.
Dedication 3.
However, that greatness quickly faded out immediately after all of that music. It just completely fell. He fell off. He started rapping about mermaids, talking about swim in the water like Little Mermaid. He started garbage. Okay, so he's overrated. What?
You know what I love? you shit on the guy who was in your top 10.
Wow. Yeah, that'd be somebody you put in your bottom 10 if you criticize him.
Because he's on the bottom of the 10. He's on the bottom of the 10. Top 10 or not, he's not.
You put
he's
somebody
not winning.
in your top 10. You're supposed to
be positive. Say this guy's a great.
Shit on them, shit on them, shit on them, shit on them.
No, because I know a lot of people.
What?
I know a lot of people are gonna put him in their top 5. So I was explaining why he doesn't deserve to be there. I was explaining why he's 10 or lower, and why he should be 10 or lower on everybody's list, not just my own. But I digress. Move on.
But we're talking about our personal tactics.
Yeah.
This is not a campaign on why we believe this one should be at this very moment.
I turned it into one for that one. Move on to number 9. Move on to number 9.
Oh God.
No, we're gonna talk about this. This
No, move on to number 9.
He's on his top 10. I never heard anybody ever be like,
When's the top 10? You must say you never praise them.
Okay,
you don't hate them.
Okay, you should have watched the top 10 video I sent you when they're talking about the top 10 NBA players of Skip and Shannon, because they was crapping on their 10s and 9s. They said they're great, but here's why they're not that great. That's what I was trying to say. Lil Wayne, he's good, but he's not that good.
It was you and that damn Skip and Shannon, man.
Yeah, you're obsessed with that show. You're
Stop dick riding, man. Get off that fucking dick, man. Oh my God, it's like,
it's every day.
The miles in the yak. The
miles in the yak.
What do you call Paul George?
But poor man's LeBron.
Hey,
we're not getting started on that. We're not getting started on that right now.
Oh God.
Move on to number 9.
Pockets.
He would carry a knife, stab a snake before a hater.
You love it, man. I swear. Skip, Shannon, if you somehow scroll through this
Alex, I got
out
a
of
question
nowhere,
for you.
please put this man on your show.
Do it.
Here's what I want. Move on to number 9. That's what I want y'all to do.
Man, listen. This is a game cast. But we're not going to be talking about the game. We're talking. Number 9.
He's going.
The man that we got done 15, 30 minutes ago, since my man over here wants to rant about Wayne in his top 10. Andre 3K. Now, why Andre 3K? That's why.
Have you ever listened to Outkast?
No, I just gave him a reason why without saying anything.
That's good to know.
That right there. He is a unicorn.
He really is.
In rap.
It is.
He's a unicorn. I'm not gonna get into the why he's in the number 9 like Alex. I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah, criticize and say how bad he is and all this.
I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just gonna say Andre 3K. He's very proven, even though people debate on whether he dropped a solo. You know, people say he didn't drop a solo album, but people leave out Love Below and Speaker Box. Love Below was his solo project. He gave that to us and killed it. And I believe he is one of the greatest to do it. And I don't think people give him that recognition. I see people putting him up there, but I don't think people really truly give him that. You know, that push. So, yeah, Brandon, it's your number 9.
Let's see, mine keeps changing. So right now, I say Joey. Very badass.
Yeah, we're gonna. Please explain the why.
I know
and this is all time. This is all time.
Yes,
we're talking about.
Yes, it is. I know he's a new artist and all. I don't give 2 fucks anymore. It's just, he's very versatile for his. I know people say that he's too underrated all because he hasn't been out too long in the game, but he can evolve. Every part of that, he can evolve, and his music's so good. I don't see why people think he's underrated. His music still gets like plays and all that. He even had a song go platinum not that long ago, and that's what Devastation. That's a great song from his great album.
Yes.
Insane.
Yes,
Insane. Alex, go.
But hold on. But I want to talk to you about something. I find it funny that you put Joey
Above Wick?
over Ross.
Yeah, because I can. Because like I said, I didn't get to look lost till Aston Martin music because I didn't take him serious because I didn't like him that much.
I remember you having Joey somewhere higher.
I put it down a little bit because I replaced him with something. Because my top, he wasn't my number 8, but he went
someone
down.
that you put under Joey, I was like,
yeah, I know you're talking about. We'll get there. We will get there. But Alex, your turn.
Alex, number 9.
Don't fall asleep.
Tell us why you like him and why you don't like him and why
don't
he's
hate
at
on him. And don't hate on him.
Sure. All right, here's number 9. Ice Cube, an artist who seriously does not get enough recognition for what he has done and the albums he has dropped and the lyrics he has spit. Both of you have left him completely out of your top 10. So that's
I based it off of who I grew up on listening.
Maybe so, but Ice Cube was a lyrical genius before people even knew to say that. Before people started calling others lyrical geniuses, he was one, okay? He was unbeatable when it came to diss tracks. He destroyed all of NWA one song, okay? He could beat anyone in a rap battle, possibly even the GOAT himself, which we'll get to later. But he did things, and he had great music, meaningful music, and bar music. Enough said.
To be honest, I could agree on that, but I know he's good lyrical and stuff. But a lot of people nowadays, like if you're young, like younger than like us, a lot of people don't know Ice Cube was the rapper. Mostly they know him as an actor, and that's it. That's probably one of the reasons why people don't put him in the top 10.
Nah. I don't know about him being a battle rapper.
Yeah, because you got Trista. Trista's a good battle rapper, supposedly. That's what I heard.
When I said battle rap, I mean he could diss you in a diss track is what I'm saying. I'm saying you don't want to go with the back and forth.
I thought he was talking about like face off like.
I'm not talking about standing on a stage and battle rapping.
Okay.
No Vaseline. The burn he applied to NWA. Why don't we say that that's the top diss track of them all? Dick ride the shit out of Tupac, set him up. Because it's Tupac.
Yeah, he's basically all the time.
But man, people sleep on that no wrestling. Okay, my turn. So, rest in peace. He was just one of those. He's just one of the coolest motherfuckers to sound on the track. It's like, man, this nigga is really be out here camping, man. One thing that I love about him, he always fought for the southern rappers, because around the time of the early 90s and props to the South, it was this New York versus the West Coast. No, I'm talking about 90s.
Okay. 90s. I'm probably talking about 2000s as well. If you're talking about 2000s, I was going to talk about Atlanta.
No, I said the 90s. I said the 90s.
Okay.
Listen
okay. Yeah, it was the East Coast. It was like Bad Boy versus.
And we out here get. Houston, man, was one of the biggest rap fucking cities of them all, but it wasn't at the top where everybody's trying to put.
It started blowing up in the 2000s, though. It started blowing up. That's when it started blowing up, though.
Top where people put New York or whatever, but he was one of those front leaders. He was also one who was very involved with everyone in Houston. If there was a problem and a motherfucker had, like, I remember the Chameleon there and Paul Wall beef.
Oh, God, I remember that. How did it even start?
He shut it down. I don't remember. I just remember that, they was beefing about whatever, and they was real cool with each other, but he reunited everybody. He was a cultural icon.
Yeah, look at Chameleon now. Everybody calls him one hit wonder, but look how what he's doing now. He's doing investments and he makes a lot of money.
I'm not talking about Chameleon there. But yeah, people do Well, I don't hear anybody talking about Chameleonaire because Chameleonaire just cut himself off from being involved in rap completely. But definitely Pimp C is one of those Dirty South legends, man. I feel like he inspired a lot of this stuff. I'm not gonna say he inspired today's music. I think it was more so the drug culture that everybody's up and tuned with. You know about the sip and lean and shit, but yeah.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Don't you dare
MC, one of the best doing. Alright, man. You're number 8.
I was about to ask you a question about Pimp C. Why won't you put his partner with him?
Unleash your power.
Okay, why don't I put Bun B with him?
Yeah.
For one, I'm grading off of single artists. I'm not grading off of people
We're not doing
groups.
So that's why you don't have Big Boy with Andre?
That's why I say best rapper.
Okay.
Top 10 rappers mean one of... I'm not putting groups together.
Okay.
Plus, Pimp C is, to me, is above Bun B.
Even though he's been gone
Far
since...
above Bun B.
You know he's been gone since what, 2006, I believe?
2007.
It was like 2006 or 2007.
RP Pimp C. Alright, what's your number 8?
Let's see, yeah.
I can still do this.
Hey Alex, can you already do yours? What I'm thinking right now. Something.
So this is
Man, I thought you had it written down.
From.
I didn't like
For
it.
real? What are you doing, man?
Oh my god.
We'll end things.
Really?
Come on, Vegeta.
Jackass.
You go all the way to your 10, but you don't got your damn 8. You got your 10, you got your 9, you don't have your 8.
I took a nap, okay? I forgot everything, okay?
You took a nap.
I don't want to hear no excuses, man. And the people listening don't want to hear no excuses either.
No.
I'll show you.
Alright.
So do you have anybody else on that top 10?
I think I forgot. I think I did switch mine out, and mine was about the same as yours. And you asked me why I have him above below Joey. And it was the same with because I was putting them together, even though you said not to do groups. I put them together, and I was Bun B and C.
You out here coming
Prepared.
I should slap.
You're pretty strong, but
the
I can still fight.
Oh, you, man.
You see, you flatter me?
What in the hell, man? Well, anyway, since someone's slacking, Alex, what is your number?
I just said what my number 8 was. I just said it.
What was your number 8?
I said Pimp C and Bun B. Even though we don't know them groups and all that, I was putting them together.
You dick rider.
I'm not being a fucking dick rider.
You didn't even know what it was. Yeah, well, let me go ahead and say Alex, your number 8.
Go.
Okay. My number 8. Probably going to lure more controversy. My number 8 is the homie Jay-Z.
Wow, that's low.
Why?
That's way too low.
He's Jay-Z. He deserves to be in the top 10. Why he's number 8 is because I didn't start listening to Jay-Z until American Gangster. I came very late in the game when it came to Jay-Z. That's all I need to say. Unless somebody got some questions.
I just really want to hear. No, I'm not going to ask a question yet. I'm going to get to asking you a question until we are officially done with your top 10.
Okay.
my number 7. Everybody's gonna, feel some type of way when I say who it is. I'm gonna say Notorious B.I.G.
Wow.
And people believe, I know people, well, you ain't got him in your top 3, you ain't got him in your top. Man, I am 22, about to be 23 years old, alright? I listened to Notorious B.I.G. when I was probably 13, maybe. Well, it's before high school. And I fell in love with him, but he wasn't the rapper that I grew up on 100%. I wasn't around in his time. I was young when the dude died. I was like, not even 2 years old.
Out of 97, so yeah, he was my.
But I respect him as one of the greatest rappers, MCs of the game. But I do not, I just can't put him in my top 5 because I be lying. I be like y'all hype beasts where y'all say, oh yeah, Biggie, Tupac, #1. Ain't nobody better than Biggie, Tupac. Shut the fuck up, alright? People grow up in different areas and we have our own types, our own goats. So that's why I don't believe that there's, well, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, Notorious B.I.G. number 7. Brandon, do you have your number 7, or are you just gonna say Notorious B.I.G.? You
No,
just gonna go off my list?
B.I.G.
You want me to send you my list? You want me to go ahead and text you my list? So you have
Oh god.
Actually, I was
what is
not
your
yet.
number 7?
Number 7 is T.I.
Tip. T.I.P.
Yes.
Okay.
I got into him with his song Big Shit Poppin'. That song, I love that song. It looks old, it's outdated now, but it's still a great song. And when people live your life, no matter what, there's a lot of shit on there that.
And we debated about this before too, me and Alex, because we got T.I.P. on our list. But we've debated about what's his best album.
I still think
Now,
I still
believe Alex said King. You say King was his best album?
It was between King and Paper Trail. I forgot which one I chose.
Oh yeah, I think
I chose Paper Trail.
I want to say you did choose Paper Trail. What did I say? I said Urban Legend.
Yeah, because
I believe that's what you chose.
Yeah, it was one of his first ones.
We should have recorded back then, but that was like months ago. Because me and you had a heated debate.
Yeah, we always need a heated debate in the podcast to get some notice.
Heated debate. Well, I'm like, Urban Legend, he got them hits on there, man. Urban Legend had them bangers.
We said Paper Trails did too.
Paper Trail had the bangers, so I don't want to hear it. We ain't talking about it. We're not talking about that right now, because that would go on forever.
It would.
Anyway, your number, what did I say?
7. We're on 7.
Yeah, what's your number 7?
Alright, my number 7, you guys have already mentioned his name, is Rick Ross, the boss, Ricky Ross. I liked Rick Ross before anyone else liked Rick Ross. Everyone else kept dissing him, saying he's a rent-a-cop, yada yada yada. I was on his side the whole time. I was on his side the whole time. No matter what anyone said about the correctional officer crap, I was always on his side, and I'm still on his side today. Number 7, Rick Ross. Got bangers out the wazoo. Teflon Don was his best album. I think I'm Big Meech. Let's go. That's all I need to say.
Diced Pineapples was a great song, but that was off of God Forgives, I Don't. That was a great song.
Another great album and another great song.
10 Jesus Piece.
Like when you say you
10 Jesus Pieces is amazing. I don't know if y'all heard it.
What album was it on?
It's on God Forgives, I Don't. God Forgives, I Don't is his best album.
Yes, it was. I could agree on that. I could agree on that.
Best album. It was
okay, we had that debate on this before, Kaylin. You criticized me because I hated Herd Billionaire, because how he did 2 albums in 1 year.
Yeah,
I just did not like it, because I felt what?
You listened to the Migos, who just put out an album, 2 albums within a year.
2? That doesn't count as a project to me. That's a collaboration with the label. That does not count.
No, I'm talking about their album Culture 1 and Culture 2. Two albums that were dropped within a year.
Oh my fucking god, it's one fucking day.
It's within a year, though.
Oh my fuck, I don't give two fucks. It doesn't make a difference.
It does make a difference.
We can debate about this at the end of our top 10 about Culture 2.
We're not talking about this
because you're stupid.
At the end of the top 10, we are definitely talking about. We are definitely talking about Culture 2.
No, we're not. Number 6.
You can go, Alex, if you want, or Kaylin, go.
Hold on. You idiot.
Now ain't no hold on.
Yeah, hurry up. Oh my god.
Alright, number 6, I got T.I. I'm not gonna explain why I chose T.I. I'm not gonna explain any more about any other. I was gonna name them off.
Just make him believe.
Yeah,
You can just make him.
T.I.'s
Just make him
number
believe. Just make him believe. Like a few I got sentences or two.
Nah, bro. Number 6, T.I.
Alright.
Shit, I forgot that.
See, that's your boy.
Alright, Brandon, go to 6.
I'm thinking right now. Hold on. 6.
Oh,
yeah.
You want me to sing you my list so you can?
No, I know what my number 6 was. I remember what it was, and that was Kendrick. Kendrick, because how versatile he is, and also because Damn is a great album. His whole discography is the best I ever heard.
Damn.
That still gives me why I picked Kendrick for number 6.
Oh, I love him.
Alex, go for your number 6.
Okay, my number 6. Drizzy, Drake.
Oh, we got
The fuck?
Drake has done everything to deserve to be on this list. He has only had one bad album his whole career. He's had a fire album
Whoa.
He's had a fire album in Take Care that should have won every single Grammy award when it came out. It's one of the greatest rap albums of all time. If you want to call it an R&B album, call it what you want.
It is an R&B
falls
album.
in the rap category. No, it falls in the rap category. It doesn't matter if you want it to fall in R&B. Just like you want the Weeknd's to be pop. Sorry, it doesn't fall in that category. Just because you want something doesn't mean it is. I've told y'all that plenty of times before. You guys still haven't listened. But 6, Drake.
And then top 5, guys, top 5.
Now we're getting to the meat, the juice of the list.
Number 5. None other than Nasty Nas. One of the greatest rappers of all time. Shit.
You need to release an album.
I don't think he should be in a rush.
Okay, he said it multiple times on Twitter. Said the album's coming out, guys. It's coming out.
He shouldn't be in a rush to release an album. God damn.
I expect you to do this well.
This shit is annoying. Anyway, I told y'all I'm not gonna speak on why I got him.
I said you can just do belief if you want to.
I'm not doing that. This ain't no make believe shit. I'm getting my ass whooped in that right now.
Cause you suck.
Oh boo!
You should be the very last person.
Is that why you got your ass kicked in this universe?
Very last. We're not talking about Xenoverse. We're talking about Matt. You saying I suck at Matt?
Well, we gotta talk about that one shit again about me being drunk during the game.
Oh my God, Brandon, you are pathetic, man. You are really pathetic. Anyway, please finish your.
Go to number 5, Brandon.
God damn it, I'm getting my ass whooped. If I get 21, I'm getting out of here. Where's the Brandon? Come on.
I'm trying to think, okay? That was like a few days ago.
You're
It
over here
keeps,
wasting time.
like I said, it changes every time, all the time.
No, we've done this like a
I
couple of days
should have
ago.
wrote it down.
You should have
I forgot to write it down.
You should have just shit ready to go.
Ridiculous.
Oh, shut up, Alex.
Ridiculous.
You guys probably already have yours wrote down, and I don't have mine sit down at all.
I don't know what to go with.
It's called I saved it in my phone. Phones exist for a reason.
Let's see. My number 5 is Tupac. Only because I know people, like you guys say multiple times, everybody says he's the greatest of all time, but you also like his songs are like everybody knows must say at least one song by Tupac, at least, I believe. Because Dear Mama is like one of the greatest songs ever heard. And then Changes is a great song too. And Life Goes On. Alright, Alex, you're number 5.
Number 5 is?
My number 5, DMX.
Oh.
I grew up with him as my favorite rapper until about the end of my middle school days.
Come on, whip. Excuse you now.
He was a hardcore
number 5.
fanboy.
Damn, I can't play with this damn game. He's 21, man, I'm out.
He's a hardcore fanboy there, Alex.
Alright. Number 4. Been growing up. Listen to him forever, man.
As a special favor to you.
50 motherfucking cent.
Show me your power.
Man, okay, now this is what I can definitely talk on because it's funny. I used to be hard on, hard with 50 shit, man. I had the DVDs. Boy, I had the DVDs.
You had the G unit clothes.
Man, I had the shoes. I had the shirt.
Everything.
Man. I had it all, man.
I think you need to buy some more so you can get him some money since he's bankrupt.
Hold on, why do you idiots, you simpletons with no money, always sit there and say the same thing? You think that bankruptcy means being broke?
To an extent,
Please,
yeah,
dude.
it can.
Brother, he's not broke. The man signed a deal with stars for some years, man. He
supposedly has millions in the bank because of Bitcoin from his selling his album with Bitcoin, supposedly.
Please Google the word bankruptcy.
I don't got to, do I?
And that's exactly why you're an idiot, because you always sit there and say, anytime someone beats you to a point, your stupid ass is always saying, oh,
It's time to Google that shit. I don't want to Google to it.
And you're like, I'm joking. Come on, man. Don't speak on stuff you don't know about. Okay. 50 Cent is living in the dough. I don't know what your problem is, man. Why you can't see that? You have a problem with because of that whole bankruptcy shit. It's called finessing the people who finesse people. The court, they finesse a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
Okay, then what's your problem with it?
Everything.
There like, oh, he was sitting in there lying. Dummy. Alright, my attention is off that game because I got my ass whooped, man. So yeah, you're an idiot for thinking that way, but what is your number 4?
And that is Nas. I've been listening to Nas since I was a kid. Before I bought any albums and all that, my dad actually had the Nas album. He had Illmatic, and that's what got me into Nas. And then I listened to Hero with Terry Hilson, and that was a great song.
Out of every song you said, the one with Carrie Hilson, Hero song.
It's a great song. I like that song, okay? Then, I have to say it, but I still believe that he won the beef with Jay-Z. That song, Ether, is one of the greatest songs I've ever heard.
I believe Takeover beat Nas.
What?
I'm not a dick rider like everybody else who sits there and say, well, Nas was just definitely Ether over Takeover.
But after the songs came out, I think like not even a year later, they already made up anyway.
You know, some people give flack to Nicki Minaj when it took her a while to... Back to Remy Ma's diss. They gave flack to Meek Mill when it took him a while to respond to Drake's diss. Why didn't anybody give flack to Nas when it took him 3 months to diss Jay back?
He's trying to make his song perfect. That's why.
But if you gonna talk shit about me, you gonna talk shit about Nicki for doing the same thing. Then why doesn't it excludes Nas? Nothing does. And plus, Jay-Z's Takeover was spitting nothing but 100% facts. All Nas was doing is spitting insults. But of course, the simpleton minds will be like, okay, yeah. Oh, he does be biting Biggie's rhymes and all that shit. Come on, man. Fuck with Nas, but I'm not a dick rider like 50 million% of the people who sit there and say, oh, Ether. Probably didn't even listen only about 1 minute of Ether and turned the shit off.
I listened to the whole thing, thank you. I listened to the whole thing of that and Takeover.
I didn't say you, I'm talking about everybody else who sits there and says, Ether. I'm always about Ether. Anyway.
Alex, go.
Oh, is it finally my turn? You guys are talking about beef so much.
We skipped you.
Jesus Christ. Number 4. Tupac.
I mean, you're welcome to jump in the conversation through it. Don't only have to be me.
Yeah, you could have said something.
I didn't care for either one of those song beefs, so I wasn't jumping in. But, as I was saying, number 4, Tupac. I mean, he holds my second favorite song of all time, and Keep Your Head Up. He's a great artist. There's not much more to say about Tupac. Tupac speaks for himself. Number 4, Tupac.
Tupac. Okay. Alright, let me go ahead and get down. Alright, all 3 of us, we're down to our top 3s. Number 3. Kanye West. Kanye West. Arguably one of the most influential artists of our time.
A perfectionist at work. He's such a perfectionist.
A musical genius, I should say. He's a musical genius. 100%. Try to do the pink polos back in high school. I even had the polos, had the shutter shade. Well, I didn't have the shutter shade. I had the, it was like the scarf. I had 2 of them things. I only wore them 1 time, then put them shits back on. I got them in my drawer over here.
Wow.
Yes, it was Kanye, one of the best. And I got him at my number 3. Brandon, you're number 3.
My numero choice is Zero. And you know how, okay, when you guys start it, just start it. Go.
What?
Because you always start shit to me because I talk about the Zero too much.
Man, you are probably the biggest Zero fan of them all, man.
I can't help it, okay? He's a great
I don't
artist.
know anybody else who's like truly hard on Zero, but every time Zero does something, you're always the first one.
Yeah, because I listen to his album.
Zero.
Listen to his album. It's because they're good
There's so
albums.
many.
They're great albums.
Zero. You like Zero. Good one. Good for you.
And like the last time when we talked about this a few days ago, he was talking about something about that will represent a lot of Texas, a lot of Texas albums, like especially Houston.
You do. But it feels like Zero, if anything, is your god MC. And I'm surprised
I was either gonna
that.
say Zero or Scarface, since I use both of them.
I'm surprised you're not at #1 with him.
Scarface?
No, I'm talking about Zero. As much as you talk about him, I'm surprised he's not #1. But to see is the fact that he's in your top 3, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise you. I know it doesn't.
You have attained greatness. Go forward.
But, okay, #3.
Alexander.
Alright, listen. #3. The true King of the South, T.I.
No.
Like, again, grew up listening to him.
Hold on,
Brandon,
the true
shut
King of the
your
South?
cock-sucking mouth. Yes, true King of the South.
No.
Brandon, shut up and die. So as I was saying.
No. I heard this. I've already heard the story before about Scarface. People calling Scarface the King of the South, and he gave it to T.I. I heard about that beef. I heard about that shit. Okay. He's still not the King of the South though.
He's still King of the South, because not only you forgetting someone else, Ludacris pretty much admitted defeat and called T.I. the King of the South.
Okay, what about people calling Scarface the King of the South then? What happened to that shit?
Hold on, I thought Ludacris
He passed it himself,
Ludacris bodied T.I. in that beef.
No, they had a beef. What I'm saying is Ludacris later on, after the beef was squashed, called him the King of the South.
Hello, go on.
That's some Luda, why you do that shit, bro? You're supposed to be in your pride, man. Don't ever
It was more of
man the king. You know?
Hold on, Scarface. Hold on. Scarface did the same thing. Brandon just mentioned this. Scarface did the exact same thing. He called T.I. the King of the South.
Because he didn't want the title. Because Scarface didn't want the title. That's why.
No, I'm not debating. I was just like King of the South. I was seeing what you was gonna say when I said it.
I mean, whether he still is or not is up for debate. But I don't think it's up for debate that he was.
I think if we're talking about now, the King of the South, I might have to say Future's King of the South now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Southern rappers. That's good. You're gonna have to make a list and make sure. There's a lot of Southern rappers to sit there and pick Future.
So everybody's trying to copy the sound. That's why I'm like, he's the King of the South. It's not because, you know, I am a fan, obviously.
Yeah, we know you are.
I feel like everybody's trying to copy that sound. Like, I heard this dude, something blue. I'm like,
Pill his muffin cap back blue.
Like, you even got people in New York, you got Designer, that nigga just ran off with the whole style.
Oh, fuck Designer.
With the whole style.
All he is a one-hit wonder, and you know that.
Yeah. We ain't hear from him since, man. He ain't having hits like he dropped Panda before. I mean,
he still hasn't released his debut album.
He ran off with those.
If he releases an album, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna sell good, because if he features Panda on that, it's not gonna sell good because the song's already weird out. Nobody listened to it.
Yeah, people already saying that he fell off.
And he said Design didn't fall off. I just bought a mansion in L.A. and all this. I'm like, so?
You know there's something truly wrong, or you feel like there's something a Designer is feeling. He's feeling some type of way when you can understand absolutely every word that motherfucker says.
I do not know what
I
he's saying.
understood every word that nigga said when he was making that video. That little rant video where it was like, Zana ain't fell off. I understood every single word the nigga said.
I did too. I'm surprised.
Any other time you can, and he wasn't smiling in the video, so that's another sign. This nigga always smiling. He's like, you sound like a damn retarded dolphin, bruh.
Yeah, he always says. He always says why he smiles. Well, he smiles because how he tried to commit suicide when he was 14 and he decided not to do it.
See now, you just went to a dark place that I ain't expect.
I'm just saying that's the main reason why he smiles all the time. That's the reason why he smiles all the time.
Anyways, we're gonna get off of designer because this ain't about designer. Designer's
Fuck
not
designer,
in
okay?
anybody's top 10.
No.
Probably the people who mumble rap fans, probably.
I highly doubt that. But anyway, number 2. Mumble rap fans. Like, stop being mumble rappers.
Yeah, they listen to Lil Xan, they listen to fucking... That one guy I told you about, Kalen, they like, you can barely understand one word he's fucking saying. And you say he might be just a troll.
Nah, I think he actually has something wrong with him, like 90% of mumble rappers. But anyway, number 2, I got a boy. Ho!
Damn it.
Got Ho! Well, number 2, one of my top rappers that just grew up on. I can't remember what song. Song Cry is definitely one of those songs I remember as a kid. I was like, yeah, that's that shit. Girls, 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 girls. Anything that basically Blueprint number 1. It's like, yeah. Number 2, Jay-Z. I can go on and on about Jay-Z, but I'd rather not. Because we stayed on this topic for a long time. Number 2, Jay-Z. Brandon.
I'm sorry, but mine's the same because I like Jay-Z, aka Sean Carter. I was gonna say Hove, but you already took my word. So I was gonna say Hove, and then you took it.
The life of Brandon Reese. When I can't think of something.
No, you fucking ass. No, it's not true. That's not fucking true.
I bet we'll have the same number 1. I think we do have the same number 1.
I think we do. I'm pretty sure we do. We can have number 10s, okay? We can have some.
I swear, people. He copycats.
No, I did not, you fucking ass. We listen to the same exact people, Caitlin. Just shut the hell up.
Oh, God.
Caitlin, listen to
Salt! The salt! Salt!
If we listen to the same people, Caitlin, so shut the hell up. We do.
Anyway, number 2, Alex.
Hey, did you know what we say why I like Jay-Z for?
It don't matter.
The reason
I know why you
Jay-Z
like Jay-Z because Caleb likes Jay-Z. Okay, number 2, Alex.
Okay, fuck it. Go, Alex. Fucking go.
Okay. Alright.
I said go.
Number 2 is... Oh, I gotta wait till Caleb stops back.
Yeah, because hate on me.
Okay.
Alright. Number 2 is the former best friend of you guys' number 2, Kanye West.
I think they made up.
I don't think they did.
Kanye West is a true definition of artist. That's all that needs to be said.
Right. Alright. Now
Time
we
for the
get
top
into the
dogs.
Nitty gritty.
Top dogs!
Alex, your number 1's very obvious. Anyway, so shut the hell up.
My number 1. Now, this is something that's going to start some controversy. Someone who already started controversy while the show started.
Shit, wait, sorry,
Putting
controversy.
it in the top 10 and shitting on them at the same time.
Yeah, you fucking criticizing on it.
My number 1 is Weezy F Baby. Please say the baby. Lil Wayne. Alright, Lil Wayne. Motherfucker. Little Wayne.
Okay.
What can I really say, man? I don't know what it was about him. Like, I listened to him because I used to be huge on Cash Money when I was a little boy.
A little boy.
So Wayne was always that dude, and then he just took the ball and ran with it. Once the Hot Boys they broke up, once Birdman and Dusty just fucked the whole group out of.
There, you took my word,
like, hey,
fucking ass.
It's not even your word. It's academic.
I don't care. I say it all the time.
Those
But anyway,
were a simple matter, but you did well against me.
Wayne, man,
You just
number
made
one,
me
one of the best
more powerful
rappers
than I thought.
of them all.
Of
Do it, man.
endeavor.
My homie that shitted on the Migos.
Yep.
He did. He shitted on the Migos.
On D6 Reloaded.
Yeah, he shitted on the Migos.
I've yet to
The
listen to that.
Migos, they had their day, man. They had their day. But Wayne, he was like, nah, it's my day. D6 Reloaded. What was that shit?
Oh, you already listened to it? Like you finished?
Yes, I listened to it.
I guess I'll be listening to that tonight.
Idiot.
I need to. I didn't.
Idiot. Number one, Brandon.
Yeah, I already know what my
Number
fucking number
one.
one is, and that's fucking Wayne as well, because the Carter 3 was the very
Can I
first
guess
out.
why? Because before you say anything else, can I guess why? Because
Fucking say it, you asshole. Second, say it.
yeah, that was my number one. You didn't have your list together.
Hell no. The reason I picked number Wayne. What the hell? The reason
Damn, nigga, you snacking on them chips, ain't you?
Yeah, you fucking fat ass. But the reason I have Wayne as number one. The reason I have Wayne as number one is because the Carter 3 was the very first album I ever bought by myself. It was and then, like how Alex said before he started criticizing them, is because that album is so versatile. It's the best album I ever listened to by Wayne. Even when the Carter 4 came out, it was iffy, but slowly he went downhill. Then he's slowly coming back. Because when I listened to Dedication 5, I was amazed how good it was. And then slowly, then when No Ceilings 2 came out, I was like, he's going back downhill for some damn reason, all because of the Cash Money, Young Money situation. And all that
I think
shit.
leaving Birdman has gave him somewhat of more inspiration.
I wish you can honestly just get the court case done and done with, but it's just probably they can't just meet face to face at the court.
Birdman ain't gonna let none of that happen.
Yeah, because he keeps saying, "Oh, he's my son. He's all fine and all this." I'm like, you seen that interview he did with was it Complex or who? He talked to
Birdman's best rapper alive.
What is it, Kayla?
Angie Martinez.
What's she known for? Complex or someone else?
No, Angie Martinez is a hip hop radio legend.
Yeah, I watched the interview.
No.
I watched
anyway.
it. Yep, go to your number one.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's very obvious. Fucking say it, you little fuck.
Hold on, everyone brace yourselves. Brace yourselves.
Brace yourself. Controversy.
Just take the bag. I'll just take the bag.
Go for it, Alex. Go for it. Oh, his mom is there.
Make sure you edit that out. That's it.
You guys better get your trash bags. Get your trash bags ready.
My number one.
He said trash bags. He said trash bags.
Can't even talk.
You asshole.
Can't even talk.
Okay, fucking say
Please
it
go
already.
ahead.
Yeah, go.
Listen. Number One is the
Mr.
true
Trash Bag.
GOAT and the only GOAT. And that is Eminem. The one and only GOAT. The man who has only one bad album. Just one out of his luxurious career. Brandon, you're seriously gonna die, and I'm just gonna laugh at your funeral.
That's fucked up. That shit is fucked up.
I don't care.
You should care.
But Eminem, Eminem's career speaks for itself. He has a diamond album. Okay,
That's two actually.
diamond. 2 diamonds. You're just helping my case,
two diamond
Brandon.
singles.
You're just helping my case.
I don't care. He's still not a bad. I'm still saying Revival was a bad album too, like we did on the first episode.
Just say what you want. His career speaks for itself. He talks about real stuff, and he has bars as well. That is what makes a good rapper. Someone who can do both. You've seen all the memes last year in 2017 talking about get you someone who can do both, okay? Don't get me started. Because he can do
Alex, I got
both.
one question for you.
I got one question for you. Go ahead and ask.
My question is, why would you say his lyrics speak for themselves? Why would he ask somebody on the Revival album to eat his shit?
I don't know. Why does Lil Wayne want to swim with little mermaids? Oh, well, I got
he
it.
wants to get
Because
that
he's
mermaid
making
pussy,
a
okay? He wants to
stupid
get that
reference.
mermaid pussy,
He
okay?
made the most garbage reference I've ever heard.
And this is what I was gonna ask. Because
We're not talking about
you
Wayne.
was going through your top 10. The only person in your top 10 you shitted on was Wayne.
Yeah, it
And
was.
that kind of lead me to the fact what, and I know why you did it. You did it because you did it because me, man. You're taking shots at me.
Oh.
You're not taking shots at Wayne. You're taking shots at me.
I'm taking shots at everyone on this planet who would have Lil Wayne at number 1. Everyone on the planet. If that includes you because you put him at number 1, and also includes Brandon.
Who's taking shots at me?
But Wayne,
Who's taking shots at me?
but the thing is,
I
but
told
the thing
you I
is,
You
was
got beef, dog?
I told you I was
ain't no
taking shots.
subbing. Ain't no subbing, dog.
And
You
I
got
told
beef
you.
with me? You
I
come
sat
to me
here and told
straight
you.
up.
Get
I
him.
sat here and told you.
Go get him, Kevin. Go get him.
I forgot what else I was gonna ask. I forgot.
Let me show you
Had
true
something to do with
terror.
it now. I forgot. I don't know.
Okay.
Yes. He said, "Get your trash bags out." We're gonna have to put that in. Get your trash bags out.
Be mine.
No.
Wasn't even funny. But you
It
laughed.
wasn't funny to you.
You laughing,
because
but it
you-
wasn't even funny.
It was funny. I
It
wasn't
wasn't
laughing.
funny.
It wasn't funny.
No, you have bad taste in comedy. We've already talked about this.
He's Doc 16.
I won't even get into it.
But we
We
can
don't
get
wanna
into
get
it.
into-
We on the
don't
next
have to
topic
get into-
anyway.
we don't
We're on the
gotta get
next
into
topic
it.
anyway.
On comedy, man.
Android 17 and 18, I became the perfect fighting specimen in DC.
What's the next topic?
What is our next topic?
I had one, but yes and no.
Man, we should have talked about it on. It had something to do with the Grammys. It was like the dude who runs the Grammys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what he said. Savage.
You should work harder.
So I don't know what the dude's name is.
I don't either. You know anything else?
My homie said, cause you know everybody's, you know all the liberals, the AKA snowflakes.
Snowflakes
of
in
the
the
country.
You're just purposely coming at people, aren't you?
Nah. But people who have some problems, you know, with the males dominating
This isn't possible.
in the nominations and
My perfect form should
also
be invincible.
as ones who won the Grammys. So the man from the Grammys, I don't know what his position is, Y'all know what his position is.
The chief CEO. That's probably what he is.
Well, basically, okay, owner. Well, I don't know the exact quote. He's basically telling all y'all motherfuckers who complain. Well, if the bitches would make better music, then maybe they would win. That's basically what he said. He said, well, he didn't say
names.
Well, I would feel that's how he feels, because he's like, how the hell I gotta go through this? Now, I know there are a lot of you people who like to live in your safe place, like Brandon. Ooh. And have his puppy in their safe place.
I don't like my safe place, okay? I want to go play with my puppy, okay? Wait, that one person criticized me because
grab your puppy on the way out while going to your safe. Nah, I'm not going to bash your art. I'm not going to turn this into a political game. You know it is political. Yeah, y'all got to stop this. We're trying to... All y'all females, man, make better music, man. Y'all had Cardi, man. Y'all was bumping Cardi's shit. The ratchetness song. I love Cardi. But y'all was doing all that. Y'all even had that little song playing during that Woman's March. They actually had Bodak Yellow playing.
21 Savage was in that. He was in that thing. He was in there.
Say, little bitch, you can talk to me if you wanna to.
But I have to agree with him. If you want respect, you don't have to work 10 times harder in this business.
Kendrick worked hard, you know he did.
And plus, look at all the females who dominate.
Here's
Cardi B. No, I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about before. I'm talking about Adele. She's won album of the year.
Dude, her album,
about Beyonce.
Her album's still like hotcakes.
I'm not talking about selling. I'm talking about Grammys, because this is what we're talking about. We're talking about winning the Grammys.
Well, look how popular her album is.
Beyonce. Has she won album of the year before?
Yeah.
I don't know, not that I saw in the last decade. Well, I'd have to double check it. I know Taylor Swift
I think she got
Beyonce,
Song of the Year, I believe.
Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga.
Taylor
Who
Swift.
else? Lauryn Hill. You can name a lot of people. Mary J. Blige. You can name a lot of people. A lot of females who won a lot of Grammys. I remember Mary J. Blige that one year. I don't remember the year, but she took home 8 Grammys.
That's impressive. Jay-Z was nominated for 8 and he didn't get shit.
So it's kind of like, are you fucking for real? Y'all just want to complain about absolutely everything instead of reading. Well, people are gonna get offended or whatever, you know. But I'm offended by people eating Tide Pods. I feel like I should make a march down at the Capitol right now about people eating Tide Pods.
That's just fucking dumb as hell.
I feel like it offends. I feel like it offends me.
Yeah.
But no.
That's just dumb as hell. I don't see why people
absolutely everything. You can't be complaining about absolutely everything. Women, y'all had years, man. Next year, y'all probably gonna be dominating too, because motherfuckers will start gonna give you sympathy votes. Maybe, I don't know, because the dude was like, hey, y'all motherfuckers better make some better music. Y'all want to get up in here.
He was straight savage, man.
It's a popularity contest, to be honest. You know it is.
It's about who gonna suck up the most, basically. It's a political game.
Who gonna suck the most dick?
And give the most foot.
And that's probably what he was also thinking too. Like, hey, tell Cardi B to meet me in my room, though. I mean,
yeah, Offset already cheated on once, so let's let Cardi B cheat on Offset herself. with me.
That's what that dude looks like. Something off of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh god. The guy who played on Spaceballs. That guy.
No, he just looks like one of them scientists. I was in like that one. I don't know, like when they
It might be the guy who
make the
played on
baby
Spaceballs.
jive.
The Space God, like Spaceballs. That guy who played Darth Vader. That one.
I'm pretty sure it won't be long until somebody hits him with sexual assault case.
You know what? I can imagine it. I can see it happening like in 2 days, within the next 48 hours.
Like women are going to be calling for Oprah for help. Like Oprah,
Hey,
he made a bad gesture about women. Please do something. All right.
Hey guys, I got his name. I got his name. Is the Recording Academy the one who does the Grammys? If so, I found his name.
That's the Recording Academy.
Okay, his name is Neil Portnow.
Neil Portnow. Even sounds like a scientist. Neil. Yes. Please calm down, ladies. Y'all have another year.
You guys want to see what he looks like?
No, man.
Already
I
saw
don't
what he
know
looks
what
like. I don't care.
He kind of looks like Steven
listen.
Spielberg.
Anyway, done with that. What else? What else?
I already said something and you said no.
What? What's not?
Culture 2.
You want to talk about Culture 2 again?
We will, because me and you listened to it. Kevin, Alex hasn't even listened to it. He only listened to 2 songs because he listened to the singles.
Alex probably don't want to. Alex probably won't listen to it because of what we say.
Yeah. Let's see. One gripe. It's too damn long. I'm being serious. It's too damn long. It shouldn't have been 24 tracks.
Too damn long.
It should have been at least 18, not 24 tracks, to be honest. That's what I believe.
Okay, well, they've had projects where it's like 20-some songs, so...
But the mixtapes, that's different.
It's not about that. Yeah, the mixtapes, but I'm just saying, there's other albums that we listened to that had 20+ songs.
Oh,
Carter 3. Drake's,
Chris Brown's
Drake's
album.
albums have 20+ songs on it.
Chris Brown's album that came out.
Chris Brown had
45.
like a million songs on the damn thing. 40. Well, it's upgraded to 57.
The fuck?
He dropped yeah.
Oh my god. The deluxe album.
Additional songs to it.
Oh my god.
57 songs.
Dear God.
Got 12 more songs for it. But yeah, it's not about the length for me.
I think the main. That's probably the main.
I want you to continue, and I'll get into mine. So go ahead.
I think that was the main gripe that a lot of people did not like about it, is because it's too damn long. The other thing I was gonna say is it's kind of more. The choruses are too repetitive, to be honest. So like very repetitive. I know it's a good thing to do to an extent, but when they first came out, when they did Versace, when they did Versace, Hannah Montana, all that, they were all repetitive. But I thought they'll slowly evolve from just doing like 2 or 3 words as the chorus over and over and over again.
Repetitive is probably the one complaint you have about for a lot of things.
Because repetitive doesn't, like, it gets annoying, to be honest.
But anytime you criticize an album, you always go to repetitive.
I can't help it. It's just, some albums do.
Nah, I think this is too common for you to say something's just repetitive.
I'm not.
But anyway, go ahead.
To be honest, when I listen to albums, I also go on Genius and look at the lyrics and see what it looks like and all that.
Anyway, anything else you?
My last thing I was gonna talk about is the features their voices are too short.
And that's my thing again. It's the Migos album. Why would I have a guest verse longer than mine. 21 Savage's verse was the chorus.
Yeah. Look at Drake and Gucci's verses. They're very
Drake
short.
had longer verse than Offset and Takeoff.
I know you did.
You can listen to the song again. The length of his verse is longer than Offset and Takeoff's.
And Gucci's is very short, to be honest. His is very short. But
again, it's and when it's your album, people want to hear you. And yes, you sprinkle in some people. The length of a guest verse, that never really mattered to me. But
the thing I can give to it is the production, and I can agree with other fans saying that it's pretty much like a Takeoff album because he improved himself compared to Culture 1. He actually improved himself.
Okay, let me get into that.
Alright. I'm done with my part about Culture 2, so it's your turn to talk about it now.
My thing with the album, and people, okay, let me get out of myself. When Culture 1 came out, I predicted that it was going to be, we're going to see a whole nother Migos. A different Migos than what we got from the first album, Young Rich Nation.
Oh God, I didn't even watch that.
And that's exactly what we got from them. Migos weren't the Migos no more, and it also came with the evolve of their sound. People don't believe that the style, they confuse. But they always think that style and sound are the same. They had to change up the style. They kept some of the sound. Well, they changed up the sound, but the style was still the same, but they readjusted the sound to make it be a little more creative than what they got from Young Rich Nation.
I know a lot of people didn't like that. That's probably why I didn't sell
so good. Culture was booming. I was like, damn, man, this... Almost every song was
a hit.
Amazing. It was amazing.
T-shirt, Bad and Bougie.
Bad and Bougie took over the internet. Like
I say numerous times, I'm not lying that memes can actually spread album sales. Like they can boost like sales and all that to albums.
Let me finish in my deep dive.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't know why cannot operate. Anyway. Culture 2, people was just very hype about it. Like, yeah, it's gonna be one of the best albums, and I'm like, before they announced Culture 2, well, they announced the name of the album. They announced Culture 2. That was gonna be their third album. And I was like,
okay,
man, they're setting themselves up for failure. Because people, when you say you want to do like a sequel.
You have to
an album, people are going to have the same expectations for that album, for that next album, because we're comparing it to the first Culture. And I said, I hope that fans, even though that they're going to do it, they're going to give up their hopes, because this is where Migos going to take their downward dives. That's what they did. Culture 2, it's not bad, but it's not great.
Can I stop you right there for a second?
What?
The prime example of that is like how Lil Wayne did the Carter series. Because when the Carter 2 came out, people said it was good and it was great and all that, but when the Carter 3, they think it's gotta beat that, and he proved that it was better than the Carter 2 because how it did 1 million first week.
Well, people are still debating Carter 2, Carter 3, Carter 2, Carter 3.
Fuck. And then you're talking about the classic drama. Is it a classic or not? Is it not a classic?
Well, only one idiot said that it's not a classic.
Academics.
Majority of people will say that Carter 3 is a classic. I'm not focused on academics, but it's not really so of the sequel to the album that really do me. It's what they did. All three of the Migos did in between the time of Culture 1 and Culture 2. I feel like set them up for failure. They worked on different projects on their own.
Take off.
So they didn't necessarily have enough time. Well, I won't say they didn't have enough time, but it was like you give everybody else a piece of you,
right?
but then when it comes time to group up again and give your own shit,
Good luck.
you totally flop because you're steady working on other projects. We're talking about the first of the three who do projects, Offset, when him, 21 Savage, and Metro Boomin, they did their collaborative project. What was it called? No Warning?
Without Warning.
Without Warning. Dope project. But I believe that took some time away from the studio, took some time away from putting some better songs than what they put on the album.
But the other thing on that is they talked about Quavo losing the hard drive to the Culture 2. I wonder how many tracks did it originally have? Did it originally have 24? Did it have more? Or did it have less? We will never know. Unless they come forward and say it.
For a hard drive, of course they're going to have more. It's whether the songs that they did have were actually some... We don't know what's on that hard drive, so I won't speculate.
Yeah,
maybe there could have been better songs on that hard drive. I don't know. But let me finish before I start forgetting what I'm saying.
Without Warning.
Without Warning. Also worked on with 21 Savage and Metro Boomin on Without Warning. Then we have Quavo and Travis Scott, Hunter Jack, Contra. And now we're hearing about Lil Yachty and Takeoff, and I'm pretty sure they worked on that during 2017. So really, all three of them are working on their separate projects.
But there couldn't be.
You're taking away quality time to make more songs and something that, producing something better than what you've done before. You're really taking away your time from doing that because you're focusing on other stuff. And you're doing it within a year.
Yeah, it's actually... And the other thing is about, I think some people are just waiting to see if they'll ever do like a solo project on their own or something like that. Quavo or Offset or Takeoff.
But none of that really matters. I'm gonna talk about Culture 2. Hold on. Like I said, it wasn't a good... 24 songs, I don't have a problem with them putting 24 songs. It's just what you fill it up with. What they filled it up with, some of the songs were, let me look at the songs that I personally felt they should keep and take away. Hold on. Now I'm gonna pull up the whole track list. Higher We Go. Okay, here's the track list for Culture 2.
Okay.
Higher We Go intro. That should keep it.
Yes,
Superstars. Dead. Leave it.
They could delete that, honestly.
Yeah, they should delete it. Narcos. Keep it.
Yes, please.
I fuck with that. Bad Bitches Only. Keep it.
You're not going to get your way today, Mira.
Autopilot. Hunt You on the Beat. Delete it.
I can't get on that.
Walk It, Talk It, Keep it. What was you saying?
I said you can. I've heard something about autopilot. I don't know who put what blog posted. He said something about that song. I forgot what they talked about.
I don't know.
He said
Walk
something
It, Talk
about
It, Keep it. Emoji, a chain. Leave it.
It's iffy. It was iffy on me. I liked it to an extent, then I started getting tired of it.
I don't really like it. CC. Get rid of it.
That could have been on someone else, a different project, to be honest.
Oh no. Stir fry. Get rid of it.
Well, you didn't like that? You didn't like it that much?
I don't like this. Well, personally, I don't like it. But I feel like since it's produced by Pharrell, you know, Superstars, then probably they would keep it.
I am far stronger.
Too much jewelry.
I won't let you
Keep it. I like the song. Gang Gang, keep it. White Sand.
That was iffy on me. I like the feature.
You came from the future, didn't you?
Crown the Kings, leave it. Flooded, leave it. Beast, leave it. Open it up. Let me tell you about Open It Up. Open It Up is just another remake of Dead's. And that's what I got a problem with. Like, this is the second time they remade a song to sound like the previous song before. I Get the Bag sounds exactly like Slipper, which was on Culture 1. Now you got Open It Up that sounds exactly like Dead's. So that speaks volumes. I don't know if there's ever been any other rapper to actually redo a song and to slap a whole nother name on it. And that feels like it was a rushed thing. Like, yeah, we'll just redo a song and we'll just throw it on there.
All grown up. The future is safe, isn't it?
What else?
And so,
Motorsport, keep it.
That's enough for me.
Moving Too Fast. And leave it off of there. Work Hard, keep it. Notice Me, leave it. Two player, keep it.
It was iffy. I liked it. It could stay. I thought it was actually pretty iffy.
It was really good.
Top Down on the North, keep it on the album.
Yes.
And Culture National Anthem outro, keep it on the album. You fill it up with it's just like when you did the 24 songs, you just filled it up.
Did you?
We'll just give them more music.
Did you say keep flooded, or did you say take it out?
Take it out.
Yes, please, because I did not like the beginnings like flooded. They sound like the border or something, like flooded. I'm like, the fuck? They really did. They sounded like they were bored. It really was.
And also,
that was a
for Culture 2,
history for him than I'd realized.
I felt like they gave some of their dope songs, 3 dope songs that I particularly like on the Quality Control album, whereas just them 3 should have been on Culture 2.
You think they could have got
Pop Shit should have been on there, because that song slaps. What It Do should have been on there. And Too Hottie should have been the very first single.
I always thought that was gotta be the single for Culture 2 at first.
I did too. It should have been their first single.
I didn't think he'd just take off like that.
And also, you mentioned about Takeoff being the superstar of it. I agree. That was the very first thing I thought when, you know, the first couple tracks, and I'm like, damn, Takeoff is really on this shit. Then I get up on Twitter.
Everybody's talking about it.
Everybody's talking about Takeoff.
He was even trending. You say he was trending. You say he was trending the day it came out. The album came out.
Yeah, the night that it came out. After I got off the game, that's when everybody was talking about it.
I think Trunks could really use a
Takeoff did an exceptional job. However, he could not save the Migos.
Like you said before, like how Takeoff's done a collaboration with 21 Savage, and how Quavo has done a collaboration with Travis Scott. You believe that Takeoff should do a collaboration with Trouble?
Yeah, I do. I'm not a fan of Lil Yachty.
I don't either.
And I feel like Lil Yachty's gonna bring the quality of the project down for me.
Okay, I can't criticize Yachty as much. I like when he's a featured artist, he can be good to an extent. I'm not saying he's the best, but I can still say he's good. But
thing is, he has a problem remaking One Night.
Yes, One Night is
recreating the magic from One Night, but it was a hit for him.
Yes, it was.
Whole like Minnesota, he has a problem remaking that type of shit, bro. So he fails at that.
The number of combinations is unreal.
And I don't know
Mix and match figures to create your
what's
own
gonna happen to
creativity.
him down years of the road if we're gonna even really talk about him. If people are gonna
Probably
remember
won't.
who the fuck Little Yachty is.
You probably won't.
I don't have beef with him. I like who he is as a person.
He's always a fun person. Like
Yeah, he's a fun guy. He seems like a cool kid. I just can't fuck with the music. And I don't feel like Lil Yachty and Takeoff is gonna work. I don't feel like
that's just a weird. I know they're signed to the same label as QC, but I still don't see. I don't see why Coach K thinks it should happen. I thought he'll probably say no.
It's just the money grab.
This
is the money grab. It's like the majority of collab projects, but yeah. Culture 2, I'm gonna have to give it an L.
Sadly, I could agree on that.
But they need to do better.
I still think, like you say, it still got so good. Even though the predictions was it's between 185 to 200 first week.
Greetings.
I'm still believing that it's only got to do 155, to be honest.
Yeah, Bumpable album. Is this something that it's not going to keep you full? It's just like an appetizer.
I'm not lying. I'll still listen to it. I might put some of my my Spotify playlist, but I'm not putting all of them. I'll probably put Walk It Like I Talk It, Motorsport, especially Narcos. I'll definitely put that on my playlist.
But Migos do better.
Yes, they can. They really can.
Cause y'all are better than what y'all gave us. I don't know why y'all gave us that. Seems like it was just too much. Alright.
Is Alex still here?
Done.
Yes, I'm still here.
You could have said something. You could say you're still here.
Your opinion does matter.
Culture y'all talking about culture too. What am I say? What am I say about culture too? Tell me right now.
You listen to two songs, so you should know something.
Oh, 2 songs. Okay.
I really believe, Alex, you should get back into listening to some of the music.
Yeah,
it's testing it out, and if you don't like it, just be like, yeah, I don't fuck with it. You
never have to listen. Hold on, I listen to what I want to listen to. I listen to Huncho Jack. I
was surprised you listened to that.
Me too, because he doesn't like the Migos that much.
Show me your power.
I listened to it because of that sample from that song that they didn't even put on the dang album, which I'm mad about.
I'm surprised he didn't. But like Kaylin said, it was only a snippet. Doesn't mean it's on the album.
They should have made it a whole song. Put it on the album. I don't want to hear no excuses.
I require no assistance. All right.
Hey, we're not trying to make excuses and shit. You don't know.
I'm really made of.
Now, Brandon was making excuses.
What excuses?
Alright, dog.
Alright, let me see just how strong.
Man, shut up. We're not gonna fight. We're not gonna fight. Nah, but what else? No, it's interesting.
Vegeta, let me handle this.
This past week, there hasn't been much going on.
We're almost Super Bowl Sunday. So what y'all doing for Super Bowl Sunday?
I'm off, so we watching the game. We gotta be Eagles fan for the week, like for the day.
I'm a Pittsburgh fan. I don't give a fuck who wins because I don't like neither.
Hey, they're from the same state, so you can at least be an Eagle fan for at least one day.
I'm not from Pennsylvania, and that doesn't count for anything. It's because you're in the same state as somebody. It's like, hold on, give me an example. Like, I live in LA. Does that mean I should be a Lakers fan and a Clippers fan?
Yeah.
I live in LA. Does that mean I should be a Chargers or a Rams fan? And a Rams fan?
Oh wait, I just read something big.
Oh god.
So it's gonna be a Days of Lost Legacy topic though too.
What? Oh fuck! Out, Kalen, he's plugging himself again. He's plugging himself.
Man, I'm gonna have to shut your ass down from that plugging shit. If you ain't plugging this, if you ain't plugging us, you ain't plugging y'all. Don't plug your shit on there, dog. I'm paying it.
It's being the cards.
Days'
Guys,
Lost
are being the
Legacy
cards
has
again
a...
like last time. I had it last time for the video.
But, no, for real.
What is that?
Microsoft is considering buying EA, Valve, and PUBG creators.
What the?
So they're planning on buying EA, which owns Madden. They
Oh,
own
God.
BioWare, which owns Mass Effect.
Oh,
They
God.
own all that.
So I probably won't be playing Madden ever again.
Oh no, you will, but it will be under Microsoft from now. They're not gonna make that exclusive. They're not gonna make that exclusive. There's no way. There's no way they're gonna make Madden.
It makes sense.
Alex, I got a question
They're not
for you
gonna
about
do
that.
that. What?
What's the rumor price?
I don't think there is a rumor price from what I'm reading.
If so, for EA, I say probably $50 billion, probably.
50 billion.
Well, they bought LinkedIn for almost 40, so that's one reason why.
You know what I can do with $50 billion?
Be retired?
Yes. I'll be like, fuck rap, fuck podcast.
Shit.
I'm sitting down, just got no more money.
They said that they want to expand their gaming portfolio because right now they really don't have nothing. Now, everybody knows they have absolutely nothing. So they're trying to expand. If they buy EA, EA owns a lot. EA owns Battlefield. EA owns Battlefront. EA owns
They have a lot of licenses too. They have licenses, like you said. They have Madden, they have NBA and all that. That's a big license.
Well, their NBA sucks. Like 2K is the NBA, the real NBA game. Live is trash. But it does say that some of the stuff would be exclusive. So I might have to play Mass Effect if there's ever another one on Xbox if they do this.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh really?
Yeah, but that's if there's ever another one. I'm starting to doubt it.
You have attained greatness. Go forth with pride.
What the hell? Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, if they make Madden exclusive, I'd be like, well, something to go for the trash box.
You would do that for Madden, of all games? Madden?
No, I'm just saying. I mean,
okay, this is what I found the article.
Hold up, you messed up my joke, you idiot.
Okay, finish the joke.
No, I can't do it no more.
Do your joke, do your joke. Do your joke,
No,
damn it.
Fucked it up. You fucked it up.
Do your fucking joke,
Fucked up my joke because you keep trying to talk over me. I should slap you. Go ahead and talk.
No, you can say yours first.
I already told you no, man. Just talk.
You can say yours. You can say yours.
Okay, I'm not. If I debate this with you again, I'm kicking you out the damn party. Talk.
Okay, Alex. Supposedly EA is worth $35 billion, so more than likely it's gonna be a couple, probably. I say, like I said, how I said $50 billion. I gotta say between $40 and $50 billion is how much they'll probably buy them for, because right now it says Microsoft, according to this, Microsoft has about $130 billion in their cash reserves. So if they want to buy them so badly, they'll probably buy them between $40 and $50 billion probably, if it happens.
If it happens, that's going to be huge. That's going to set the gaming world ablaze. It's going to be a different landscape. Maybe EA won't be so effing evil.
Oh my god. People hate EA because they're assholes. Because they have studios and they always like shut them down. People get pissed off.
EA is just a greedy company. They want.
They are greedy. They are.
They're greedy as fuck.
You think? I know they're greedy as fuck. I've seen numerous like articles that talk about how bad EA is. I'm pretty sure when I looked at their Glassdoor profile or Indeed, it has like less than a 1.0 out of like 5, seeing how bad the company is. They even got sued before because they didn't pay overtime for people working over 80 hours every 2 weeks. People were working like 50 to 60 hours a week and not getting paid overtime. That'll fucking suck. That's just crazy. That like who like that's how like what would try. Then Sony would probably try to buy a studio. If Sony tried to buy a studio, I'm not sure who they could buy. Honestly, you got any suggestions, Alex?
Sony has enough studios as it is, making good stuff. They don't need any more. Microsoft. That's why they want to buy. That's why they want to buy EA, because they need studios. So to Microsoft, y'all so trash that y'all plan on buying the most evil corporation? Garbage.
I know people probably don't. Yeah, it says like their stock went up because it talked about it. Because of like spark rumors that was happening. I'm like, okay. It says, let's see, what is it at? It says EA stock gains after report of Microsoft acquisition interest. You know the site, Alex, you know the site Comic Book? They have pros and cons. Yes. They have the pros and cons of the merger if it happens. Let's see. Number 1, positive. Microsoft easily gains more structure in the gaming market. Negative. What does this mean for PlayStation or Nintendo? Positive. Xbox Game Pass could see a huge boost. Number 4. Negative. What would this mean for the game studios and business planning?
Hold on, what are you talking about, man?
Microsoft buying EA. The thing I'm talking about is the pros and cons of if it happens. And then the last thing is a positive and a negative. It says people would be talking like crazy about the deal. Well, yeah, it's a big deal. Cause you have like a big company like Microsoft buying, like Alex said, one of the most evil companies in the world. That's point to like saying if PlayStation actually bought 2K, which 2K owns like Rockstar and all of them, and they try to buy them.
Listen, all I know is Wednesday I will discuss this in more detail on Days of
Oh my God!
On the Primal on YouTube.
You plugged yourself 2 times on this fucking podcast, you fucking asshole. You don't do that anymore.
Yeah, talk that shit on there. Man, I told y'all about that information.
You know he was plugging himself.
Hold on. I don't care what you said. That was important. Like I said, Days' Lost Legacy.
Oh my God. You did this, dude. Oh my God, that's the third time.
I didn't even know half of the shit y'all was talking about. I'm like, what the fuck?
We said,
hold on. You want to know why? Nah. You want to know why you didn't know? Cause you an idiot.
Whoa, we got you there.
I am an idiot, but I'm a smart one as well.
In the words of Kevin Durant when he was playing with Russell Westbrook, that dude is an idiot.
In the words of a goat, Kaylin.
You couldn't be the GOAT if you got on all fours and fainted.
Whoa.
No.
I ain't getting on all fours for nothing. Getting on all fours for nothing.
Oh, so if your girl wanted to try out some Kama Sutra, you wouldn't do it? That's what you're saying?
I think he is.
Hold up, man. Let me tell you something. No, I'm not going to do that what's it called? I'm not going to do all that shit. I'm not going to stand around getting slapped while I'm in some leather. Who the fuck wears leather?
What? Hold on, that's BDSM. That's different from Kama Sutra.
Wow.
How dare you get that confused?
I thought that's what you was talking about.
How dare you?
Next topic,
I don't know all these
anyway.
terms. I just know fucking and not fucking. Getting hit, not getting hit. All this other shit. I don't talk that way.
Okay, well, you are ridiculous. How about that?
Very
I wouldn't accept such fragility.
Any
What's the next topic?
something that doesn't have to deal with $1 billion company. Y'all
MySpace?
motherfuckers. I swear, Brandon, you should really work for them motherfuckers. You should
Who?
really be a social media handler for somebody, man. For somebody, for $1 billion company, because I swear you are a product placement promoter for show.
What are you talking about now? Wouldn't I do this now? Are you talking about today? I'm talking about Panera.
Talking about anytime. Hey, we had this discussion last week. But you need to be a social media handler though.
Go ahead and apply. Go ahead and apply, Brandon.
Yeah, you need to apply, man.
Every company needs a social media handler.
Yeah.
Alright. You talk about something now, Kayla. It's your turn since it was ours.
What else to really talk about? What else did we didn't talk about? Oh, you wanna talk about XFL, maybe?
Oh my fucking god, let's go.
Did we talk about that last week?
No. We just talked. No, we didn't talk about it at all.
So basically, yeah, that's what Matt's going back to XFL. XFL before. So I'm just gonna basically ask y'all this. Y'all think it's gonna succeed this time? What y'all
I
think?
think he's just wasting his money.
Heck no.
I think he's just wasting his money. Because the only question is, like I said before, he's got to try to get 8 teams with 340 players all together in 2 years. Is it possible? Like train them and everything? Because they're the first one, he barely had them trained and everything, and he barely knew how to play. So explain that. I think he's just wasting his money.
Problem
So swiftly.
with this statement
Quite a showing.
where he says
Well, you are my
it's just gonna be
after all.
some
Anything
football,
less
good
would
old
be
football for family. It's not gonna deal with no political issues, no social issues, no nothing like that.
It's not gonna have he asked
But-
he asked for suggestions.
But that's a political undertone, is it not?
To an extent, yeah.
I mean, politics didn't enter in the NFL until the Department of Justice paid for the national anthem. That's when politics came in. And so now XFL is basically saying, and also XFL is like, you know, you can't have no criminal record if you're trying to play for us.
What?
You know how boring the league will be then? You know how boring it will be then?
Very boring.
All the best players are criminals. That's it.
Yeah, well, it's funny that he said that because there are people in the WWE that have had some sort of criminal record.
Yeah.
Something. He says even DUI. I'm pretty sure those mother effers have been drinking and driving.
Exactly, man. And it's kind of crazy to me because, you know, I already know all the Trump supporters are definitely going to sign up for this. Like, yeah, we're going to watch XFL. We're going to not see all the snowflakes cry about political issues. It's going to be some good old football. Yeah. Make America great again. Some old bullshit.
It'll be just like last time. It's going to fail. It's going to have one season, and then it's going to fail. Maybe it'll have 2.
He doesn't care.
But it's still going to fail.
Vince has so much money, he doesn't give 2 fucks. He has so much money.
The first couple of times.
Hey.
Because he's not
Reinforcements. Fine.
Yes.
I'll do this.
You can't go big on big.
Pain. Do you think you
It's funny that
the likes of them?
all the social issues is driving it now. But yeah, it's not gonna last long.
Oh, like I said before, Kerry, he had like a thing saying like in the press release he once says like do you guys want less commercials? Do you want this? Do you want that? I'm like, how do you guys generate money without like any ads or anything?
Oh no, but you can't. create a dope football team, not football team, a football league without felons, and then also, I mean, let's be true, man. The best players are somebody who's done some shit. Probably slapped up their girlfriend. Probably shot a dude. Killed the motherfucker.
Yeah, if you shot a dude, I can understand that you shouldn't be on the league. But if you, like, say you just got a DUI, I don't think that's a bad idea.
A DUI? Your ass ain't playing for the XFL.
What if you have, what about weed? If it's like weed, I'll be fucking pissed.
And it's a little early, I think it's a little early for them to be picky.
Yeah, because he says February 20th.
Why are you being picky? When it's your very first, it's your comeback season. You haven't been in the game for over 10 years. Why are you being picky?
Well, you guys don't give up, do you? Let's see how
yeah, but it's gonna fail.
I think it's one season and
it's on.
I say they'll do 2 seasons.
Fighting someone like you in the
I had another question, Kalen. My question is, who's gonna be the network? Because the last network who did it was NBC, and I'm pretty sure NBC's not gonna take the risk again.
Anybody who's stupid enough to do it.
What's that? Where's that power coming from?
And he's trying to cut more commercial breaks. He's trying to make the room shorter.
Yeah,
he's also trying to make the game shorter.
He'll probably just put it on WWE Network.
Because that means you have to have like a premium like TV package to get it, or just the app. And I think people don't want to pay for an app to have.
Maybe not.
People will pay for League Pass and they'll pay for NFL, whatever it's called, NFL ticket.
Is it?
That's the only way he's gonna get.
Yeah, because NFL tickets like what?
And plus, you're only paying $9.99 a month.
But a lot of people sign up for a lot of streaming services as there is anyway.
I don't know. He didn't announce where it was gonna be on a platform or whatever. So it might. He's still trying to work. I'm pretty sure he's still trying to work out a television deal.
Yeah, I think he is. He has to be.
Okay, things are gonna get serious.
I don't give a fuck about that XFL, man. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. Come on, man.
It'd be good to kill some time.
XFL, that's out the way. What else? Anything?
Honestly, I do not know. Honestly, because we talked about. What?
Since we have a fellow MMA guy, expert, Alex there.
Yep.
How you feel about Ronda Rousey being the WWE superstar now?
Oh, I heard about that.
It was the only way for her to go. She can't, what's she gonna do in the octagon? She got thrashed 2 times in a row. She got exposed. Exposed.
Her confidence was shook after what's her name, Holly
Holm.
Yeah, she kicked the shit out of her. That shook her confidence.
Exactly.
And when she came back, she lost again.
Yeah, Amanda Nunes rocked her head like pop, 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 pop. Y'all seen that Peter Rabbit commercial where he was like, "It's a classic." His face was like, duh, 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 duh. That's exactly how Ronda Rousey was. Like, duh, 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 duh.
Now she's over there slamming people on fake scripts and shit. She's supposed to be fighting in WrestleMania. I don't know.
That shows how pathetic she is, man. She couldn't take it. I understand that UFC, MMA, it's a hard sport, getting punched in the face. You have to wake up every day just to get knocked out. So, I understand that's difficult. But if you couldn't take it, you shouldn't have started it in the first place.
That's the...
She wants to, okay? She can do it. Believe in her, Alex. Believe in her.
Nah, F her. F her. All she good for is the booty. That's it.
She got a big booty. Big Judy.
She's not attractive to me.
Alex likes booties, so that's one reason he likes it.
Whoa. Check yourself. I prefer boobs. Check yourself.
Okay. I like both.
Yeah, she's not attracted to me. Like, I don't know.
I
Matter
guess
of fact, we'll talk about this after we close this. We'll close this right now.
Okay, but we
All
gotta
right,
say-
everybody. That's been another episode of I Don't Fucking Know
No.
podcast.
Bang,
And
bang,
we
bang.
shall see y'all again next week.
Yeah, this is. See you guys. We'll be back.
Deuces.
Everybody say byes. Bye.
Get
Why you
out.
keep-
Everybody
That's-
go. Leave.
Get out.
Get the fuck out of here now. And cut.
Chevrolet got that motor. Diamonds all on my molars. Parking lot, I lift the door up. Got your bitch snorting Coca-Cola. I can't even roll in peace. All my cars orange and green.